Limerick Bowl is the area's ultimate family entertainment center. Your league bowling headquarters for all ages and all abilities. Come in anytime and enjoy daily specials or experience our weekend glow bowling. Celebrate your next birthday at Limerick Bowl with the area's most affordable party packages. Now including our newly renovated Family Fun Arcade. Limerick Bowl on West Ridge Pike. Get more information about upcoming leagues, tournaments, and open bowling specials online at limerickbowl.com.
I'm here in front of Anna Marie's in Royersford to talk about local business and small businesses. As your representative of the 146th, one of the goals I want to accomplish is to help support small business and revitalize our communities. For Royersford, Pottstown, Limerick, Trapp, Lower Pottsgrove, to help bring businesses back to life and to help the small business success. Anna Marie's is a great success story here over 20 years in this community. A lot of you may know her for great breakfast and lunch. She's been a big success story here in the Royersford area. I would ask you all to come out and support local business. Local business is the heart of our community. And again, as your state rep, this would be one of my goals to help promote the small business and find grant money and other monies that we can to make them more successful.
How would you do if you were locked in a room with only 60 minutes to escape? Work together as a team. Solve puzzles. Search for clues. Beat the clock. They escaped. Can you? Captured in Coventry. The Escape Game. Book online now at capturedinCoventry.com.
So, car stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
The following sports presentation is brought to you by the PCTV Network, powered by TELUS Vision, your hometown station. We're home for you.
It's Earth's little heaven, the PCTV Network. PCTV Network, your hometown station. We're home for you. That's our slogan, but I dare adjust. And it's the truth, and it fits best. The PCTV Network, your #1 source for local sports, with your favorite hosts, Bernie, Dave, Al, and Scott. The PCTV Network, we're home for you. It's more than a slogan, it's all true. Local programming, stream 24/7, the PCTV Network. It's Earth's little heaven, the PCTV Network. Check out channels 22, 28, and 98. Tune in, it's sure to be great. The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, Make sure you support PCTV Network, PCTVnetwork.com, your hometown station.
From Pottstown, Pennsylvania, the PCTV Network proudly presents the 2018 Pottstown Rumble. Hello, everybody. I'm Al Ganoza, joined by Adam Brocious, first champion of this event. And, Adam, right now we have the first men's semifinal. Who we got playing?
Well, I'll tell you what. We have Nate Miller and Ian Kapp, two young guys, 20 and 21. Great players. Young, a lot of energy, against Garrett Dim and Cameron Beans. Both young, but 22, 23, sort of ancient compared to their competitors.
You're in your late 20s, though, right?
I was in my late 20s at one point, not this year. So my age is about the same as those four combined.
And they're ready to go. We'll be back with the first serve right after this.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Hey, Terry Musser here. Doing whatever it takes as always. People ask me, can I still do a cartwheel? I can. But when we work with you, we're not only going to do cartwheels, we're going to bend over backwards. And as always, you have my personal guarantee. Call us.
Okay, we're in the midst of the game right now. It is still 0-0. We have Garrett Dim going back. This is the Pottstown Rumble semifinals.
And we have the threat of rain. We've had a couple of drops for the first time today.
It looks like we might get a couple more drops. The weather report says about 10 minutes worth of rain, and then it's going to dry up. Good. Nice pass. There's Ian. Ian Cap with a nice hand set. And Nate Miller puts that ball away cross court.
Wow, these are some young guys, early 20s.
Early 20s, they're all big bangers. That means a lot of aces, Al. A lot of aces, maybe a few blocks, who knows?
Miller looks
Short
very
serve.
athletic.
Miller with a short serve.
Al, I'm going to let you know they all look pretty athletic.
Yes, they do.
Didn't look like it worked out. Luke, what do you think?
And we have, it looks like we have 0-1 on a block right before we started transmission. So we have Cameron Beans back to serve, 0-1.
Looks like it's a little wet out there, Luke. How's it hanging?
It's going to get moist.
Nate Miller, Ian Cap with a great set and an outside no block and straight down to the 12-foot line. Those are big hits. Those are things I could never do.
Wow.
Miller looks very energetic for this this late in the weekend. Of course, that's what happens when you're younger.
When you're 21 years old, 22 years old, you got some of that left in the tank.
Semi-final volleyball, and it's just a little bit
Still
of rain.
1-0.
It's 1-0 right now. Ian Cap back to serve. Ian's got a very textbook arm swing, just hits that a little bit wide.
Looks like he got something in his eye.
Not necessarily textbook shorts.
Garrett Tim.
Just put it in the ground. Way to move our monitor in the ground. Thank you, Adam.
On Nate's right side.
That's an ex-partner that Garrett just aced down the line.
That was an
Maybe he
ace.
found a weakness.
Looks like a 1-1 game. So Garrett Dim and Nate Miller used to play together.
Everyone's getting wet
So they
out
should
here.
know each
Let's
other's
see how
games
this
pretty well.
plays onto the game, Luke.
And here comes the weather. And the weather says
I'm wet.
things could change a little bit.
But we play through, right?
We play through unless there's thunder and lightning. It's player safety first.
Right. Back to serve.
And that's a great set. And I'm not sure whether that was a block or in the net.
But it is a point regardless, right?
It does. It's 2-1. Weather sometimes can mean a quick game. Let's see what happens here. Garrett Dim. He is all swing. Oh, we got a little lightning there. Let's see what happens. Okay.
Let the serve into the net.
They're going to err on the side of caution here pretty soon. Let's see. If there's more lightning, I'm sure they're going to call it for right now.
An orthopedic institute is more than a name. It's a unique care model based on quality and compassion. Decades devoted to research and clinical trials, the development of new surgical techniques, and physicians who outperform the field. What you get from our institute is more options and more answers. For your orthopedic care, think Rothman first.
New office and 7-day urgent care now open in Limerick.
So I want to take this opportunity just to let you know that Chestnut Knoll at Home has 2 offices, one in Phoenixville and one in Gilbertsville. We offer part-time and full-time positions. We have a 401k program that goes into effect 1 year after your employment. We also offer paid time off. We offer flexibility of hours and the fact that you're out there making a difference in someone's life.
The feeling that they matter in this world, especially the elderly. I think they're so overlooked sometimes, and they don't have family members, and you might be the only person that touched their life that day with a smile.
Flexibility is great because I'm a college student. I'm meant to be an RN, and they work around my schedule really well. I give them enough time to when it's going to change, and they put in for me. I have no problems. And that's a great aspect to the company as well.
Single mom, so I could still see their sports, still be there for dinner, still be around on the weekends, still pick up a couple hours here and there, but ultimately ended up just making this is what I was supposed to do, work in home care.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, we got the rain and the lightning and thunder hopefully out of the way. And we're ready to go again.
Luke, things are about to get fired up back here. I don't know if we want Mac putting the down room. Gino, can you make all the calls, please?
Yeah, we're sitting back down, Adam. It's time for a wet tush.
All right.
Yeah, right now I got a wet seat, but I'm ready to go.
Yep.
That was about an inch and a half of rain by my assessment.
Wow, that was a lot.
Yeah, let's see what goes on. It's a little squishy, and it takes the momentum out of the game, but let's see what happens here.
With the pass.
Nice pass, nice set, and down in the
That's
corner.
in the back corner there for a side out.
So Beans and Dim up 2-1. And we got Cap and Miller.
Perfect.
So we're gonna have to ask for a volunteer scores person to help us out a little bit. But right now it is Cameron Beans going back to serve, up 2-1. That rain sort of kills a lot of momentum.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. That ball, to me, looks a little heavy. But I'll tell you what, Nate Miller, that guy's a leaper. Yeah, he is. He's young, he's tall, he's in great shape, he jumps high.
Play a role in this semifinal battle royale over here on
And he's got a nice tan.
And he's got a nice tan? Yes, he's got a nice tan. Here we go, Ian Cap.
A little less of a tan.
But he's got a hammer.
Oh, just a bit too far.
Chat blisters it a little long.
So it's good. I'll tell you what, the field conditions are actually great. We just got a full inch of rain. Field conditions still good. The beer tent, everyone was happy in there. I was in there, actually enjoyed just a sip of beer.
So are we doing both?
Let's see what happens. All right, they're going to stretch out the lines. And here you go. On our left, we have Bill Bonney coming up from Bill Bonney Photography.
And we have Garrett Dim back.
He is the authorized photographer from the Pottstown Rumble, a longtime player. He got semifinals of 40s on Friday.
Oh.
That's a big hit. That's a heavy ball. You don't want to stand in front of that ball. That'll sting if you hit
when it gets wet like that.
2 contacts only.
So watch this. Nice. That's a great serve, a nice high pass. But watch this swing right off the pass. Boom. And that ball weighs about 8 pounds.
Yeah.
It's coming right by you hard.
Miller with a nice serve.
And Miller with the serve down the line. Garrett takes a swing into the angle.
There you go. That's a nice hit by Garrett Dim.
That looked pretty easy to me.
Bill Bonney, he played here on Friday in the 40s. I believe he got to the semifinals. Played a great day of volleyball. And he is the official photographer of the Pottstown Rumble. BillBonneyPhotography.com. Here's Cameron Beans back to serve. Nate Miller and Ian Cap to receive. And just a little bit long. Looks like we have at least one ball boy back there helping out.
Makes things go faster.
Absolutely. We have 2-1. The score keeps changing in the corner, but I don't see a scorekeeper.
Yeah, I don't either.
Ian Cap, big serve for an ace down the line. That's a 2-2.
That's
Great location.
Here on center court. 2-2-2-2-2.
There's a nice ace down the line, a little cut back down the line, just feeding Cameron Beans into the corner.
This year in
That
the
3-1?
CBC.
It's 2-2.
2-2.
Oh, just out.
Tries to go a little wide with the outside of the rope there. That's the tape for an easy side out.
Serve goes over to Dim. Garrett Dim wearing the black shirt. His partner, Cam Beans, the orange shirt.
Greg!
Oh, take it.
Miller over on 2, and it's a little wide. That's going to be a switch.
They said that was
It
a
was
point.
out of boundaries. Matt Clayton did not see it.
So that was a point. I thought it got down in.
No, that was just out wide.
Just out.
And it looks like we have a volunteer scorekeeper. That's the best thing about Pottstown Rumble. Everyone here is so friendly. A big event. Everyone's very friendly. They got dogs.
Smells like a wet dog there.
There you go.
Served by Dim. Cap takes
There
it
you
nicely.
go. Back set. Oh, they
Miller
let.
still uses his hands. Gets
I
a
wouldn't
little
say that
roll
was
shot.
perfectly clean, but it was a pretty good
Gino,
set.
it's 3-2 this side.
Let's see what we got.
This side.
We got 2-3.
She got it right there.
Yep,
Or
I
he
think
got it
we're
right,
all
he got
set. You got Nate Miller back serving looks like a big jump serve. Let's see what happens. That's a big hard serve. Nice set.
Karen takes a
Boy,
swing.
the block under the line.
Gets the block.
Ian Cap says, I'll block. I don't need Nate.
Not many liberos get those kind of blocks.
There you
but
go.
Ian
This
Cap
is a
can
nice
do it
set
all.
by Garrett
That's why
Dim.
Keith loves
A
him
big
so
hard
much.
swing and a closed down block by Ian Cap jumping into the cross. It's a nice block. 3-3. Here we go. Nate Miller, this is semifinals of Pottstown Rumble. Nate Miller, just tipped the top of the net.
Side out to Beans and Dim.
So we have volunteer ball boys, ball people, drying off the ball to help out a little bit. Those are big. I hear the big thud from that serve. And Nate,
Takes a swing down the line.
not
That's
as
a
much of
side
a big
out.
thud from Nate, but right in the back corner.
Look, this looks to be squaring
Yeah,
up,
what
but
are
it's
the
just
balls made of?
a matchup
So
between
that
two
ball
people
is
that
a
are-
synthetic leather hybrid. It's sort of a mixture.
Yeah,
I think it's a pressed mixture of leather, and it does expand a little bit, but it absorbs a little bit of water. Ian with a nice little serve.
Oh, it's out.
Dim takes a swing.
Oh, I thought it was out.
That's a point for
I don't know
Captain
what
Miller.
happened here. It looked like it was a point. It must have been out.
Okay. So 4-3. With Cap to serve. Ooh, toward the net, and that's another point. Now, is that considered an ace when they don't return it like that?
So statistically, an ace is if there's not a second contact, or if they pass it over the net and someone puts it away, that's an ace. So that is not considered an ace right there.
Okay.
Statistically.
Oh, it's net. That was a run of three straight points.
And that's quick. And the issue is with this type of weather, with the heavy wet ball, you end up getting a lot of quick point runs. Let's see, Garrett Dim, one of the hardest serves on the East Coast right now. Big bullet arm swing, and that's a big hit, but a nice pass. Oh, there you go. All right. Ian Cap, he says, I can hand set that. So this is a nice pass, and Ian Cap says, I'll hand set that, and then a roll back to the back line. No one's there. Here's Nate Miller. Nate's 21, played at Messiah for Jerry Poor. Young, big guy, great shape, good attitude, nice guy. Here you go. And a little floater short. Let's see what happens. Garrett Dim says, boom! And that was in, and I read Nate Miller's mouth, and Nate Miller says, wow, look at that hit. So here you go. You have a little short pass, and Garrett Dim, nice and easy, and straight down. That's a big hit.
Who are our referee or officials here?
So right now we have Ryan Genova and Chad Nolan as referees. Okay. And they're usually the loser of the round before. And that's very traditional at Pottstown and all other grass tournaments, is that you're going to ref your peers all day long. Everyone takes turns reffing, and then as you get into playoffs, you ref after you lose, so you ref the next round. So that's why Ryan and Chad are reffing.
And probably enjoying it. Maybe not.
I don't think anyone really likes the ref because it means you already lost.
Yeah.
Looks around.
Oh, and it hit the rope.
And Garrett Dim.
Point at the line saying I got that all day.
There you go. We have a nice volunteer in there. He was getting some signatures from Bates and Girk before. So we have 3 to 5 right now. 3 to 5, we're going to switch points on every 5 points. We're playing to 15.
Kind of surprised for the second year in a row. Burke loses in the quarterfinals.
That's a big serve. Now that would be considered an ace because he served it. Nate Miller passed it over, and the guy hit it and put it away, and that's an ace.
And that narrows it to 5-4.
So here's the big serve. He overpassed, and Cameron Bean says, no thank you, I'll put that away. Garrett Dim, that's a big bullet serve. Ian Cap.
Oh, a little too far by Miller, and we're tied up at 5.
A little too far, and now we're at a 5-5 switch.
5-5. It's a 5-5 side switch. John, in these conditions, do you think wiping off your hands really helps with the hand sets? Nope, moist will stay moist no matter what happens. You can wipe them off as much as you want, still wide.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm pretty happy with the crowd here.
Yeah, a lot of them came back.
The crowd really didn't leave too much. That's a big serve. Ian Cap says, thank you, I'll just hit that. But I'll tell you, the crowd, I don't think the crowd dropped one little bit. The other people on the outskirt courts, you know, they have to wait and play a little bit through the rain. But you have Nate Miller outside. He's going to try to get back there and get a point and get the lead.
Now the next semifinal, will that be played simultaneously, or are they going to play it on center court here?
Well, this is the semifinal. The next semifinal will be right after this, right on center court.
Gotcha.
So they should be warming up, so we have no big gap.
Yeah.
And there's Nate just a little bit
Miller
wide.
Tries to go down the line, just hits it a little wide. You're gonna have to go for it in this game, and that didn't pay off for him. Beans back to serve.
Cam Beans will be serving, and we are tied at 5. Ooh, that's a blistering
Beans
shot.
takes a rip at it. Cap puts it up. Looks around, takes a
Cap.
swing. Beans throws an arm out.
Oh, look at that one. You've got to be kidding me.
Chasing down.
Oh, nice hustle, guys.
Just can't get there.
He's stretching out the hamstring, so hopefully there's nothing wrong. Unless he has a cramp. Look out in the bleachers. Up top. So it stays 5-5. And I think we get a cramp.
So Al, it looks like we might have a little bit of cramping going on.
All right, we're going to take a break. While we tend to that cramp, we'll be back after this.
I want a professional heating company with heating and cooling service plans.
A company that considers my needs.
I want the security of price protection plans.
Along with 24-hour emergency service and heating oil delivery.
I want comfort.
I want Ohlert Brothers.
Ohlert Brothers, still family and still local. Ask about our America-friendly and environment-friendly agri-fuels, bioheat, and biodiesel.
When it comes to heating
and the environment,
there's only one choice.
Thanks, Ohlert Brothers.
I'll tell you what, Al, we got a little bit of an issue here. If Garrett Dim is cramping never gets better. They drink pickle juice, they drink Diet Coke, they drink Gatorade, they eat salt. It doesn't get better. When you cramp, you start to cramp, you cramp a little bit more, you cramp a little bit more. It doesn't get better. Good luck to them.
And if one of the players can't continue, they can't get a sub in there.
No, there are no subs. Once you start, you only start with 2 players and you continue with 2 players till you're done. If someone gets hurt or someone can't continue, your team is done for the day. Here's Ian Cap, big jump serve, and now they're going to go to the guy who cramped.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I'll tell you what, he says he's cramping or he's feigning a cramp. But that was a big hit right there.
He got up top.
I can't hit like that, pre-cramp, post-cramp, anything. Maybe if you give me a ladder.
Back in your day, I thought so.
Cameron Beans with an ace serve right there. Ace serve, very nice.
Back our way.
Looks like it's a 6-5 right here. So a lot of the rest of this match is going to be if Garrett Dim can outlast the cramp. It's going to start creeping in. If you already had to take a timeout and lay down on the court, it's going to start creeping in. Cameron Beans just
goes
out.
after it again and just misses it a couple inches wide.
Serve goes over to Nate Miller.
So we're going to see it's 6-5.
Nate Miller back to serve.
Nate Miller basically looks like a 6'6" specimen right out there.
Yeah.
No body fat, 21 years old, swing hard. Garrett Dim, nice pass, and a nice cross-court hit. He chops that back down. He actually chopped it back down line. Watch this, nice pass. Cameron Beans is like, here's a nice easy set. Chop down past his body, way on top of that ball. Great hit by Garrett Dim.
Pickle juice is a great source of sodium.
They're all talking about pickle juice. I don't like it. I couldn't drink it. So let's see what happens. It's a big serve by Garrett Dim. Nate, nice set, but he rolls it right to Garrett Dim. Let's see what happens.
Oh, he puts
there
it
we go.
down.
That's for a point that looks like 7-5. Garrett Dim says, I don't really cramp. I just play that on TV.
The intensity
That's
is
2-point lead, right? 7-5.
There you go. And there's Garrett Dim, hard cross. And that looked like it was down at about the 11-foot line. That's a big hit. Garrett Dim.
Dim takes a rip at it. Cap looks around, rolls it right to
There you go.
Another opportunity.
Cross.
Takes a swing.
Wow. They're on a roll. Make it 8-5. 3 quick points.
Tell you what, these young guys, they're big hitters. I don't know why they're rolling. They should just swing for the bottom. Let's go. Let's see what happens.
Getting encouragement from Cam Beans.
Garrett Dim, let's see if he can last throughout this cramping. He tried a little shorty, just a little too short. They've Ian Cap back to serve. They're down 5-7.
Ian Cap back to serve.
Garrett Dim cramping right now. Cameron Bean saying, I'll carry the load for you. Let's see what goes on. Oh, it's 5-8. Just a little bit low. That was a low toss and a low swing.
Sits it into the middle of the net there. Luke.
So you have Garrett Dim wearing a plastic shirt, plastic sportswear. Favorite among a lot of volleyball players. East Coast Volleyball. Cameron Beans wearing East Coast Volleyball gear, playing the East Coast Volleyball Tour. It's all good clothing, good event. East Coast Volleyball, be there. That's a nice.
Beans takes a Rhett Miller hand set.
That was a nice hand set. Right off Garrett Dim's hands.
And we call it double contact.
What they call that, a double tap?
They called it double contact. I don't know who called it. It must have been the up ref. Usually the up ref calls that, the lower ref calls the net.
So that's 9-5. And the run continues.
Should be 9-5 now. Cameron Bean says, I'm just going to serve. And Garrett Dim said, I should have touched that one. Yep. Ian Cap, very smart play, just through the paws of Garrett Dim. So 5-9. See what happens here. Nate Miller and Ian Cap need to get on a little run. At least a run of one. That's a big serve right down the middle.
Cap with the overpass.
And what happened, there's a point. Let's switch sides, 6-9.
They stopped the run at 4 and draw within 3.
John, I believe it is 6.
I'll tell you what, this is good volleyball all around. It doesn't matter who wins or loses these events. This is high-level volleyball. People don't realize how good volleyball this is right here.
Some hard hits.
Good serving, good defense, big block. These guys are just talented. That's a big serve. Not too many people can get that.
Takes a swing.
Beans gets the best of Cap in the net.
A touch there by Cap, out of bounds for a side out. That's 9 serving 6 now.
So here we go. We got 9-6. They don't want to let the game get away here. So Cameron Beans is looking for a point or two to put the game away. That's a big hard serve. But Ian says, I think it hit the net.
But is that a gamble worth taking? Do you want to try to get as close as you can to the net, even though you lose your serve?
It is. When you're playing old school scoring where you have to serve, it's just a side out, and it's okay to lose the side out to get a chance at an ace. That was great. Garrett Dim, great. That's a great set, but Garrett Dim tried to cut that a little too tight into the net. So now it's 7-9. This game's tightening up right now. I'm excited.
Definitely different from 6-9, but
Cap serving.
Making it a game here on center court.
These guys are young. I don't know what it'd be at this age to be in the semifinals of this type of game.
Sets his partner, roll shot.
There you go.
Nicely, Miller over on 2, knuckle back by
Got a volley going here.
And he rolls it deep.
And the volley ends.
And I think that right there is a little bit of youth. They try to get too cute. They try to go over on 2. Instead, a nice pass from your partner. Set him, let him bang it, put it away, and let's move on. But instead, they try to get cute and try to beat him on 2. But they don't have those shots right now. So
we got a pretty silent crowd.
And you say Dim is one of the hardest servers on the East Coast?
I believe that, yes.
Oh, he shows it there.
There you go.
He backs,
and I
backs up
believe
your
that
claim.
because I played him in 1 or 2 events last year, and he served me off the court. Okay. So here you go. Here's Dim hitting a little cross court midi right here, and Nate Miller off the hands, and he's like, oh, I could hardly touch that.
John, I am a teacher.
And the ace makes it 10-7.
10-7, 1 or 2 more points, and this game's going to seem out of reach. It never is out of reach in side-out volleyball. But look how hard those serves are. And these guys are so good. That's real volleyball play right there.
Nate Miller with a put away.
So watch this. That's a great pass on a bullet serve. Ian Cap with a nice set, and then a little chopper right down. These guys are hitting down at 12 foot. I can't hit down at 12 foot. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, Beans has
That's
it
a big
blocked.
one. Ian Cap says, not in my town.
Sean, out of all the matches,
So we got 8-10. We need 2 more points to tie it. Ian Cap, here's a nice, easy set, and a big swing by Cameron Beans, and Ian Cap jumps into that cross and says, not in my town. Nate Miller right now going back to serve, seeing if he can get close to tying it up. That's a nice serve, but a great pass by Garrett Dim, and Garrett's like, boom.
Throws it into the back.
Serve goes back over, and Cam Beans will serve it up.
And for a side out.
I really can't tell which side the crowd's on right now, because everyone's cheering for good volleyball, but they're not cheering for any particular team.
Beans takes a rip at it.
Ian Cap is like, boom.
Side out. During that rain delay, Luke, I'm not going to lie to you, my stomach started grumbling. I know we have a lot of people here that are hungry. What's your #1 hot spot? I love tacos, almost as much as Ian Cap loves siding out.
That's a big serve, nice pass, a little
Garrett
bit
with the
tight,
pass, looking around,
but let's see, he puts it
just
out,
a
no
little
touch,
deep.
and that's a point right there. Garrett Dim gets over the top of it. Little point.
Taking it 1 point at a time.
We have a 1-point game.
I'll tell you what, look at the trees, Al. Not one leaf is moving anywhere. There's 0 wind, which...
First time today that I've seen no wind.
And that means this is all on arm strength for serving. So let's see where we have Ian Cap. See if he can tie it up. And there we go, overpass.
Close. Garrett with the jump, pump set.
And he does.
And that's it. It looks like a 10-10 switch right here. We're good. We got a little game to 5 coming up.
Points are coming rather quickly.
It's a heavy ball because it's a little bit wet. And
yeah, I like that.
I'll tell you what, we had a little bit of rain a little while ago, but right in the corridor between the food vendors, we have umbrellas hanging in the sky. Nice. Ian Cap, nice hard serve, a little off the net, but a big bang by Cameron Beans. He's like, I'll just swing at it, doesn't matter.
He does not like
And
when
he
people
was serving.
drop on him. That could be a spark that he needs.
So we got 10-10 right now, Al. It's a game to
Speaking of
5,
sparks,
win
make
by
sure if you're
2. There's no
smoking in the
cap.
park,
It could go 38 to 36
Don't do it.
right now.
That's away.
Cameron Beans is like, look, I'm going to get you a point right here, partner. I'm going to get you a point. Let's see what he does.
Oh,
and,
my!
And you know what? And Cameron Beans just said, quiet. I told you I'd get you a point. I got you a point.
That looked like a baseball
Here you go, little
slider.
little chop serve, little chop, and Nate Miller's a little bit late to that one.
That thing just broke.
And he's trying
Does it again.
And Ian Cap says, I don't think so. He's like, my partner will pick it up, and I'm going to put it down. Let's move
I
on.
would not want to be the player expecting a 30 hit, because he does not believe in that.
Al, I'll tell you what, this is good volleyball right here. It's got a little bit of everything. Okay, Nate Miller going back. He's going to go with the hard serve. Let's see what happens. See if he can hit the gap. He's got a nice serve. Cameron Beans.
Roll shot over the Cap block.
And that is where a little bit of a roll shot in the wet makes people not be able to go and track it down.
Yeah, tough to cut in this kind, with sneakers on especially.
Well, they can cut that shot, but you can't run after it because it feels so wet. So let's see what happens. Garrett Dim, one of the big hard servers. Boom, that's a great serve. And an ace right there from Garrett Dim.
That's another ace from that team.
So we got 12-10 right there. Garrett Dim just reaching up and hitting cross court. So it looks like twice so far they've seen Nate Miller not ready for that cross court short.
That's a tough location to return it, though. If you can put it there every time.
That's a great serve. I give credit to both. And it's not really a fault of Nate Miller. That's just a great serve. Sometimes it just beats you. And Nate Miller blasts it right into the block of Cameron Beans. Cameron's like, I know I should have had that. He tells his partner, I know I should have had that. He's
that was not
smiling.
enough penetration from Cam Beans. Penetration is the
Ian
key
Cap
in the
to
game of
serve.
volleyball. Everyone knows that.
So we have 10-12 right now. Ian Cap back to serve. These guys are serving hard, but they're serving right to serve receive position. And you need to move it around a little bit to see if you can get an ace, a quick ace. Maybe dead down the middle. It's just a little bit deep there. Into the beer tent. They look like they're having a good time back there. I was in there in the intermission during the rain. Everyone was pretty happy.
They didn't have to bail out in the beer tent? Somebody had to guard the beer, right?
Yep.
Miller
Here we go.
that one up.
It's a nice pass, a nice set. And that's a
They
great
got
dig
it?
by Cameron Beans.
Garrett gets on his horse and gets there. Beans
So they're
puts it nice
saying
and
too
that's
far.
just a little bit deep
Puts
by
it a
Cameron
little
Beans
bit
because they're trying to
long.
give each other a little bit of time to get back on the court and get ready.
Strength.
And he just tried to put that deep. It's just a little too deep.
See the intense look of Nate Miller. They've been stuck on 10 for a bit.
Miller takes a rip at it and clips the
Not
line.
anymore. That's an ace.
Nope.
Him and Ian Cap, 11,
That was the
7,
very
12.
back of the line with the very back of the ball. There's an ace right down the middle. And both guys just looked at each other. They call that the hubby
Is that
wipe.
natural or unnatural adrenaline? That we're
I got it.
counting?
No, you take it.
It doesn't matter. It's all fair game.
That would have
Here
been
we
tough
go.
to turn anyway.
And I
Right
know
down
we're
the middle.
outsiding.
Oh, it just hit the line. I got it. You take it. Nate Miller, can he do another one tied up?
Miller
And
takes
just a
a
little
rip
bit
at it,
long
goes
this
a little
time.
long. That might have been too much adrenaline there from Nate Miller.
Garrett Dim to serve.
But Garrett Tim, speaking of adrenaline, back to serve.
Him and Beans each had an ace the last time. Ooh, and he has another one.
Garrett Tim with the ace.
Another ace. That's big. Now
corner.
13-11.
That's a total HG guy.
And the issue is, when you get to 13 or 14, these guys are swinging for the fences every time. Sooner or later, they're going to connect.
13 serving 11.
Garrett says, I'm going again. Wow,
There's
that's a
another
nice
ripper
pass,
by
though,
Tim.
Ian Cap. Let's see if he
Cap
can put
looks
it
around,
away.
Takes a swing, buries it
Oh,
in the center of the
Ian,
court.
Ian Cap's like, you're not
Fights
going to
one
touch
off for a
that.
side out. In the meantime, Bill Bonney has
Back to
taken
Cap
the court
serving.
for BillBonneyPhoto.com. Hashtag Pottstown Party. That's not the real hashtag. Erik Lucas and Andre Belov and the other team, please start hitting. You are playing right away. Cap with the heavy jump serve. Tim sets it up.
There's Beans with the excellent location.
These guys can hit hard, but they can also choose their spots and hit that short
As
cross.
soon as this game is over, there will be one, maybe two warm-up swings per team in the next semifinal. We got to get this thing
The
rolling.
thing is, at this level, you need to be able to do it all. You can't just serve hard. You can't just hit hard. You need to do it all. Beans and Dim.
Up 13-11.
Those are big serves,
Oh,
and that's an ace right there.
14-11.
Switch side.
Beans to match point, 14-11.
Beans will be serving for a berth in the finals.
Once again, the team's warming up. You will not have time to warm up on this court. So your warm-up hits need to be done in the next 1 to 2 points.
That's it. You got to keep them moving. Good job. Here it is.
On they go with
Cam
the little
going short,
cheeky one.
looking
Let's
for the
see if
game here.
Miller can put it
Miller
away.
swings,
How about he does?
He does.
The angle. Kill negated. Jim's
They
in the
stave
net.
off elimination.
It's mind games right there by Garrett Tim.
Nate Miller to serve.
I'll tell you what, Miller and Cap need to earn a point or two quick.
Technical timeout as our
You
upright
can't be at
switches
14
the
with
score here.
guys that try to ace all the time because they're going to hit. and when they hit, that's it. I might trademark that. When they
I liked
hit,
it.
that's it.
Almost like if you don't fit it, if it don't fit, you must have quit.
That's exactly right. And Nate was a little late looking at that. See what goes on here.
Garrett
Got our ball boy's doing a great job over there, running around, drying off the balls.
Yeah, he's hustling.
Garrett Dim, he's swinging from the hip right here as hard as he can. That's a very dangerous place to be in. As hard as he can, that's a great set, and he's going to hit a back set. And Ian Cap says, I can still side out. Here we go. I'll tell you what, that's a high-class play right there. It's a very difficult play to make on game point. You got a lot that could go wrong. Everything went right there. Ian Cap, can he earn a point here and make it a little closer? Big swing.
Cap serves
it's
it
tight.
in.
Oh.
Over on
and
two.
Garrett Sim says, I'm just going to end this right here.
Out.
And everybody full.
Back to the line.
And once again, Beans serving to end this match.
To the final right here.
So here we go. I'm always very scared when guys that ace a lot and swing hard for their serve are serving for game point.
Beans rips it in.
Great pass. Again, they go with the back set.
Swings
and just off Dim's hands. Ian Cap, he's proven to be the real deal. Let's see if Nate Miller can earn a point for him. Spread the game out a little bit. Nate Miller says, I'm going to give him my best shot. This is uncharted territory for all four of these guys. It's the first time I believe they've been past the quarterfinals. They're all playing great volleyball. They're all young guys swinging hard every time. Nate Miller's going back. He's going to serve and go up and block. Just into the top of the tape.
Side out for Dim. Here's another
You have to make these guys earn their side outs, because if not, they're going back to serve aces. They don't care about your game. They're serving aces. That's their game. Garrett Dim for the serve and for the game.
And that is it.
And
there it is.
That's
Garrett
what happens.
Dim.
Yep. You serve an
Oh,
ace,
the crowd
and
does.
that's what happens, Al.
Hot guys with the
So
win.
Al, we're going to be back in a few minutes, but we're going to have the other semifinals up in a few minutes.
Hello, I'm Wayne Pine, President and owner of Pine Transportation, along with my wife Adele. We've been providing passenger transportation since 1957 for students going to Daniel Boone School District and charter business since 1979. Allison, our daughter, is actually the representation of the fourth generation of the Klein family.
We invite you to join us to go to many fun travel destinations. Our motto is half the fun is getting there. We are so proud of all of our staff of travel specialists. Whether you contact us by phone or online, we help you choose a Klein tour, a casino trip, or to schedule your transportation by motor coach or school bus.
Let's step on board and choose our next destination.
When did you see the sign?
When I needed to jumpstart sales. Build attendance for an event.
Help people find their way. Fast Signs designed new directional signage.
And got them back on track. Get started at fastsigns.com.
All right, this is the other semifinal match. It will be Lucas and Beloff on the right, and Shanisi and Mcginley on the left. They're still warming up. I think they're ready to go. I'm loosened up. All right, here we go. No, we don't. A lot of the crowd has stuck around. Skies are nice now. Winner of the, there you see some of the crowd.
Yeah. Will you go to the truck and ask him what he wants us to do it? Actually,
They said just ask you or
well,
the other guy, the bigger guy. My message and then like where to find me, locations.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. I'm here with Daniel Pettis, one of the people with the business here. Daniel, explain what your business is.
Hi guys, it's real simple. My business is called Husky Boy Fitness, and the whole message is pretty much to use your platform to inspire others. You know, whatever you're most passionate about, chase it, go hard at it, hold yourself to a higher standard, the higher standard, and pretty much help others do the same exact thing. So, you know, I'm the owner of Husky Boy, and I got started pretty much in my parents' basement. I left college and, you know, just went hard at my passion, and I'm here now, not even a year later, so.
Where are you from? Are you from around this area?
I'm originally from the Reading area.
Okay.
Originally from Maryland, and I just branched off from Reading area.
How long have you been in business? How long has the place been going on?
A little over 8 months now.
Okay.
Yep.
And what's your location?
Reading, Pennsylvania.
No, I mean, is that where the business is?
That's where the business is, yep.
And we see their, what should they do? Should they reach out for a consultation with you or what?
Say it again?
What's the best way if somebody wants to start up?
So the best way, that's a good question, Al. The best way to reach out to me is through Instagram, social media platforms, or go onto the website, huskyboyfitness.com, right there at the bottom. And all my information will be on there, all the contact information.
Oh, yeah.
Boom, there you guys
That's some
go.
good guns.
Right there. Yes.
So you know what you speak of?
Yes. Yep.
You walk the walk.
You know, it's a lifestyle. It's a brand, you know, and I'm Husky Boy, but at the same time, you know, Husky Boy Fitness is what you make it, you know. So whatever your passion is, Al, whatever their passion is, you know, go hard at it, you know. It's pretty much like inspiring not just the fitness world, but the whole world.
And have you met a lot of good people here so far?
I met plenty of great people. You know, I love the vendors, love the other people that came, clients. Athletes are phenomenal. You know, we can agree it's pretty intense out on the field right now. And you know, shout out to Seth and all the guys. So.
All right. Daniel, thank you so much. It's a pleasure meeting you, man.
Glad to be here.
God bless and good luck up there.
Absolutely.
We got you, Adam. You can come in. We got you all warmed up.
I mean, it's.
Do you know the players?
No, I don't know.
All right,
I don't either. Thanks, Daniel.
Thanks, buddy.
See you, man. Take care.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Adam, you're just in time.
Starts with the middle ace.
So Al, I'm sorry I'm a little late.
That's okay, man.
It's not 12-0. It is just 1-0 right now.
That was an ace. Now, is that Beloff who was serving?
That's Beloff, Andre Beloff, one of the hardest servers in the world right now.
Ball in the air, down it. Oh, nice. Get by
Wow,
Lucas.
good effort.
Beloff gives it all he has.
And I'll tell you what, the big man in the blue tank top, Ryan Mcginley, he's local from just outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
He's a
Ryan
big dude.
He has one motto. He says, "There's always more angle."
McGinley.
So here he goes. He puts a lot of heart and a lot of weight behind this serve. Big spin, big bam. Just a little bit deep this time.
Him and his partner, they beat Hudson Bates and Mark Burek in a very, very tough match.
It was tough. They had full control of the match, and then they let Bates and Burek creep back in, and then they won it in the end. Let's see what happens. Erik Lucas, perennial good player here at the Rumble.
Sky gets it back, looks around, just fires.
So I play on an indoor team with Ryan in the blue tank top. So Ryan right here, pass. The set's a little bit off the net, but Ryan looks around. Very, very smart player. And all he does is push it past the block and deep.
Has he been in the Rumble before?
Ryan Mcginley's played the Rumble probably the last 15 years.
Wow.
Andre Beloff says, I don't care how many times he's played the Rumble, I'm going to hit it as hard as I can. Andre Beloff, known as one of the harder servers around. And I'm going to serve hard. You play a little bit of defense. I think Andre's going to go and block. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens early in this game.
Now he's with Erik Lucas, and Lucas partnered with Burek last year, didn't he? Burek?
Erik Lucas has partnered with a lot of great partners here. He lost in the finals once or twice. Andre Belov has had some great rumbles.
Mcginley gets it.
So Corey's a lefty. Corey's super smart. He floats a little bit, and he pushes those lefties deep.
What's the last name? Chinisi?
Chinisi, yeah. And there are 3 Chinisi brothers. There might be 4, I'm not sure. They're all really good at volleyball. The youngest Ben right now, great volleyball player. And looks like Ryan Mcginley says, look at me, I just got an ace.
Ties it up at 1.
It's just 1-1 right now. It's early in the game. Ryan Mcginley, very smart player, hits the corners a lot. He loves the hard cross-court short serve. Let's see if he does it once or twice this match. He just hit line deep. Be a perfect time to go short cross-court. Let's see. He went deep cross-court. There you go. That's a nice dig by Chinisi. And he's lefty, and Chinisi says, I'll roll it into the back corner.
Another point.
So we're moving on. I mean, we have some locals. A lot of people flew in for this tournament, a lot of AVP players. We have some locals in the semifinals and finals right now. Very impressed with the play.
McGinley's a big dude for a volleyball player, isn't he?
He is a big guy, but he's quick on his feet. He's used to playing.
Oh, hard serve. That's another ace.
That's an ace right there.
He wanted to.
Ryan Mcginley, a little hard push serve. He hits some balls that move at different angles. Very smart player. I would say Ryan's maybe 6'2", 6'3". Nice serve. Andre Belov says, if I can pass it, I'm going to hit it. And Ryan's like, I should have blocked that. I don't think he was going to block that. He thinks he should have. Andre Belov, nice pass. Ryan McGinley's running up, and Andre Belov cuts in inside Ryan. So both of these teams have a blocker that's running up from serve position to go block. It's very difficult to do. Erik Lucas.
Oh, and the point.
That's a point right there. Ryan Chinisi, he chose to go on 2 and hit a little deep. So we got a 2-3 serve for Erik Lucas. So Erik Lucas is going to be serving and playing defense.
Or make it 2 serving 3.
Ryan McGinley is going to be blocking, and Chinisi is going to be playing defense. Corey Chinisi is going to be playing defense behind Ryan.
I don't want to put you on the spot. Last match, we had guys in their early 20s. What are these guys? A little older, early 30s maybe?
Well, let's see what happens. Corey Chinisi on a lefty hit. Erik Lucas, nice pass. Lucas, that's a big hit. Lucas says, if you're not going to block me, if you're not going to respect me on that block, I'm putting it down. I'd say Erik Lucas, probably late 20s.
Okay.
Erik Lucas right here with no block, and he's like, no block? Okay, I'll just put that down. Erik Lucas, I would say late 20s, early 30s. Just got married a few months ago. A lot of things on Facebook about him and his honeymoon. Looks like he had a great time with his family. So you have Andre Belov, probably the elder statesman on the court.
Well, that was net.
I think it hit the top of the net, hit and cross. Corey Chinisi, I would say mid-20s, and Ryan maybe late 20s, early 30s, something like that. So Andre Belov would be, in the red and white cap, would be the elder statesman on the court right now. Corey with the lefty serve. Nice pass by Belov. And a big hit. These guys all swing hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I was watching some of their earlier matches. They hit it hard.
So Andre Belov, let's see, he serves full body. It looks like he's going up casually to swing, and then he whips that arm. Gets a great serve.
1 game to 15. Are we doing the finals 1 game to 15 or best of 3?
I have to go ask because I don't really know.
Now, who makes that decision? Is that Ken?
Ken Cass and Seth Cass, they make the decision. And that was just a little bit wide outside a little bit. Andre, it's not his normal blistering straight serve. He tried to cut that a little bit. We have 3-3 right now. So it's early. We're seeing if anyone can pull away slowly. Usually they don't pull away real quick, but they pull away slowly, get 1 or 2. Let's see if Ryan, he loves to push that deep line serve. He loves the short cross serve. Let's see what he has.
Oh, that's an ace.
That was the deep line serve right there.
McGinley gave himself
Great location. Beloff let it go.
So here you go. You'll see Ryan's toss. Ryan's toss, and he gets his body inside the ball, gets his arm inside the ball, and pushes it right down the line. It's a great serve.
Makes it 4-3.
Andre doesn't even move on that. Let's see if he does it again. No, short cross.
Lucas.
Nice pass, nice set.
Okay.
Good dig by Corey.
He's going to try to fire, but
Corey just hit it out a little bit. That's one thing that I wish he had back right now. He could have twisted that down line and got that in pretty easily.
Yeah, with that, they would have been up 2.
They would have been up 2, and we'll see how the match ends up, but that's one that he really wanted back. Erik Lucas. Just out of bounds. Erik Lucas comes from a long line of volleyball players. His father is a Hall of Famer from George Mason University. I played against his father 25, 30 years ago. Now I'm playing against Erik. I'm a little bit outmatched.
Did his father play here?
His father played here many, many years. His father, Rick Lucas, All-American, Hall of Famer from George Mason.
Got a little too juiced, apparently.
All right, so we're missing a few serves here. Always dangerous when they're all ace serves. Let's see what Andre does. Andre goes with the soft serve, but Ryan's got a nice pass, and Ryan's like, oh, that's a little bit deep cross, and Erik gets a hand on it, but it goes out of bounds.
Goes back over, looks like McGinley will be serving.
So far, Ryan has 3 of the points on aces. He's a smart player.
That's a lot of ground to cover with 2 people.
It's a 30 by 30 court. People are like, well, it's a lot smaller than when you play 6-on-6. It's not. It's the same size court. Let's see what Ryan does. Is he going line again? No, Ryan tried to go short cross, but he hit the tape.
Brought it a little too low.
This is good. I'm pretty happy. We have Ian Cap as the referee, Chad Nolan as our guest referee who's just helping out. He's a great volunteer and a great worker here.
He's been here a lot of years, hasn't he, Chad?
Chad's one of the best 6-foot-tall blockers I've ever seen. Takes a lot of space, penetrates really hard, does a great job, very humble guy. That looked like a point right there. It's 4-4 right now. Erik Lucas, I think Corey hit one just a little bit deep. See what Erik has. He's been chopping it a little bit to Corey. Let's see if he can get another one. A little chop to Corey again. Nice set. And Corey's like, I hit the last one out, I'll just roll this one in where there's no one. Let's see if Corey, as the youngest guy in the field, can get out there and earn a point. The crowd thinned a little bit with the bad weather, but I think in the next half hour or so, it should build back up as the other courts end up. It looks like the beer tent's pretty full in there, so.
That's been full all weekend.
That's a nice serve. Andre, nice set.
Big man needed to
and Andre's like, I'll hit over you, but Ryan got a little piece of that.
Fights it through the block. McGinley.
Ryan McGinley's a big fan favorite around here. A very good player, technically sound, very smart player.
So Beloff or Beloff? I've been pronouncing it wrong.
Beloff, I believe.
Okay. Either one. He knows who we're talking about, right?
I call him Andre the Rocket.
McGinley gets it.
Let's see, that's a nice pass.
Oh,
Ryan McGinley just puts it where you're not.
Finds a spot in the middle.
So that's a nice serve by Andre. Ryan, nice pass. Corey just pops it up there. And they have no respect for Ryan, who puts it dead down the middle of the court.
4-4.
Ryan Mcginley, he's my dark horse right here to lead the game in aces. He has, so far, I think 2-0.
And there's another one.
Maybe I misspoke. It's 3-0, Ryan Mcginley. 3-0 on aces. He's a very smart player. He winds it in and out. Ryan Mcginley, the arm swing down the line, doesn't look like Andre's ready for that. Andre could reach for that and grab it with one arm. Here you go, Ryan Mcginley, ready for another one.
High toss. Oh!
Just a little bit out. Al, I'll tell you what. Ryan Mcginley's parents, they're right next to me. They're watching this game. They're thinking their son's going to do the job right here. It could be his year.
Has he ever? He's never won before.
Ryan hasn't won this, but he's won a lot of local tournaments. He's ready to go this year. Erik Lucas, nice jump serve. And Erik Lucas said, if Ryan can do it, I can do it. Right down the line, it's for an ace. It's 5-5. Let's switch sides. So what they do is they switch sides every 5 points in the game to 15, just so if there's any one side that the wind is favoring or the sun or anything, it's just even up. So everyone plays an even game.
After that rain went through, it did. The wind is still, and the grass is still holding up in pretty good shape. Nice
That's
dig.
a nice dig by Erik Lucas. Erik Lucas says, I'm going to swing, but he hit it just a little bit long.
And is angry at himself.
He's a little bit angry, but the thing is that ball is heavy. So it's hard to gauge your swing as well as you would when that ball is dry and conditions are normal. And this is what Pottstown's about. This is what all these big tournaments are about, is the conditions change. Tonight it rained a little bit. The ball's a little heavy, a little wet. The ground's a little wet. So you have to adjust. You have to play your best game. Everyone does. There's Corey with a lefty spinner serve. Andre, nice pass, nice set. But Ryan Mcginley says, I'm going to get that. He's pumping his arm. Ryan Mcginley's wearing the 76ers throwback jersey.
I know, that's what I thought it was.
So here you go. Nice, easy set. Andre Beloff, and Ryan's like, jumps into his line, and that's it. Things are going right for Mcginley and Chinisi. 6-5, lefty spin serve.
Oh, just
tipped the net.
Does not quite convert.
I'm waiting for Andre to get on his serve. He usually gets a few aces. He's got a bullet arm.
Winner here will play Beans and Dim, right?
Correct.
Cam Beans, Garrett Dim. Oh, there's a
That's
hard
a big serve, but it was just about 6 inches out. And I'll tell you what, you missed the train by 20 seconds or 20 minutes, you missed the train. Doesn't matter how long.
So McGinley again serving, and he's been wielding that big serve for a couple aces.
Let's see what he does. Is he going for a hard one? Or is he going to try to place it? If I know Ryan, he's going for a hard one. It's either going to be deep line or short cross. Let's see what he does.
Boy, he gets great elevation on that ball. Not elevation on the net, however. And Lucas will be serving.
Erik Lucas. And it's a little, I would say, muggy out here.
Yeah.
You know, the rain ended, but still a little humid.
Yep. You said earlier the bugs were bothering you guys over in the scorer's tent over there, weren't they?
Not anymore after the rain.
Nope, okay, good.
There's Erik Lucas trying to get his team up to even. Let's see what he does. Ryan, nice pass. Corey, good set. That's a nice dig. And a great set. And a nice dig back. Let's see what happens. A little bit of overset.
Oh, the plate.
And Ryan Mcginley says, I just overset that. That cost us a point. It's 6-6 now. So let's turn around and let's see what happens to Ryan Mcginley. He turns his back. He doesn't square up 100%. And he tries to shove it over, but he shoves it a little too much.
6-6.
If he takes that extra step and squares up, he can set that a lot easier. Here's Erik Lucas trying to get another point. Just a little low into the net. Okay, so we have 6-6 right now. This is the type of game I imagine. Right now, I don't see a lot of aces. I see a few from Ryan Mcginley, but not too many others. Corey Chinisi, a little lefty. Let's see what he does with the little spinner. Wearing plastic clothing. It is plastic. Look at his shirt. It says plastic. That's a nice serve, a little deep. Let's see what happens. Erik Lucas. There you go, Mcginley.
Oh,
one
just a bit too
fifth, but
far.
just about 8 inches wide.
And the serve goes back over.
So most of these guys either have a clothing sponsor or a little bit of a entry fee sponsor. Corey Chinisi looks like he's wearing plastic clothing today. Ryan Mcginley is wearing East Coast clothing. You have Erik Lucas wearing George Mason clothing, so basically he's not sponsored for clothing. Andre, I can't read his clothes.
Looks like Eastern. Oh, Eastern. Yeah, I can't. Andre, I couldn't either.
He just hits the ball hard. He doesn't care about clothing.
Looks like he got a T-shirt out of his drawer.
Yeah. But plastic and East Coast volleyball, they're well represented here at the Rumble. Andre, let's see what he does. Oh, he hits it hard, but it just ticks the tape.
That's a net ball.
It gets a little frustrating after a while, but you have to just wipe it out of your mind and keep going on. Hope the other team doesn't get an ace. Ryan Mcginley, not as much heat, but what he does is try to place the ball. So far he's hit 3 aces, 1 down the middle and 2 down the line. Let's see if he goes another down the line. Okay, it was a nice serve received by Erik Lucas. Just inside and high over Ryan. Side out. 6-6.
Yeah, we've been
It's going to be a
stuck on the
long
sixes.
game. It's going to be a long game. I hope it ends soon because these food vendors are pretty good. I'm going to go get something to eat after this.
Then we got the final coming up, men's final.
That's a nice pass. I'll tell you what, that's a great serve, a nice pass by Ryan.
That puts a point on the board.
7-6.
7-6 now.
7-6.
Erik Lucas, super smart player.
Finally, we get off the sixes. First 1 to 15 wins. You got to win by 2.
Erik Lucas jump serve.
That might be another. That's an ace.
That's another ace. That's a little mid serve. So they both go for it.
Lucas making a little run here.
So here you go, Erik Lucas. Nice extension and everything, right down the middle. And they both dove for it.
McGinley calls timeout.
Oh, we got a timeout, McGinley and Chinisi.
Good match so far, 8-6.
Just down the street, there's a hardware store with great tools, products,
and expert advice.
We've got everything you need because we know the community and we know our customers. So next time you have a home improvement project,
Drop by.
your local True Value hardware store. True Value.
Start right.
Start here.
Your True Value expert is A.D. Moyer in Gilbertsville and Pottstown. On the web at admoyer.com.
Tell Gus it's McGinley is L-E-Y.
Okay, we're back. We are at 8-6, and it looks like Lucas and Belov against McGinley and Chinisi. Lucas and Belov up 8-6 at the great Pottstown Rumble. It's the 27th Pottstown Rumble 2018. Erik Lucas, perennial favorite, with Andre Belov against Corey Chinisi and Ryan McGinley. Lucas back to jump serve. Ryan McGinley, nice pass. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's a nice angle hit. Ryan McGinley surveys the field and just jams it down in the angle. Erik Lucas got a hand on it, but not enough. Yeah, Corey Chinisi back to serve. Here we go, Corey on the serve.
Chinisi,
Lefty.
Lucas steps into it, fires down the line.
Oh, was that in?
But
I think it was a touch. I don't know whether it was, yes, it was a touch by Ryan. And that's what I really like about this game, Al, is it's pretty much an honors game. That ball's moving 100, 110 miles an hour, and you need the players to make it an honor game. And everyone knows if you play a tournament and you're not being honest, everyone knows, and you're not really invited back for the next one.
Okay.
It's good volleyball. Just a little long from Andre's serve. He served into the beer tent. Looks like one person might have spilled their beer a little bit.
You don't want to do that.
No. Let's see what Ryan Mcginley can do and see if he can earn a quick point.
They've been stuck on 6 for a bit.
Yeah, it was, I believe they were up 6-4. Now it's 8-6, 6-8, they're down. Let's see if Ryan can earn a point. He likes 2 serves. Deep line, short cross, deep line he goes, but Andre has a nice pass.
Looks cross corner.
Oh,
that's
good
a
dig.
great up.
Oh, fell off.
And Corey Chinisi had a fine up, and Ryan decided to go over on 2. There you go, Corey Chinisi, nice high pass, and Ryan's like, I'm gonna go over in 2, and then Andre says, I'm gonna hold this spot right here a little bit.
So Lucas will be serving.
Sometimes I like just the 3 contact play. Bump, set, hit, instead of trying to do anything special. Erik Lucas, nice jump serve. Nice pass by Corey. Good set. Lefty says, I'm going to play it off Erik Lucas' chest, and let's move forward.
Back to Chinisi.
A little bit of help from River Mcginley on TV. He's eating a donut. He says it tastes pretty good to me. Thanks for the help, buddy. This is a family affair out here at Pottstown.
Oh, that's a hard serve.
That's a nice, tough serve, but a good pass and a better hit right there.
We tried to get to the spot. And Lucas wouldn't let that happen.
Want to win here and get closer to the money, $7,000 waiting for the winner.
That's a lot of money to play some volleyball over the weekend.
Score remains 8-6.
The score remains 8-6. Let's see what Andre says. Andre serves hard, a little bit of backward pass, but a nice set. And Corey just used Andre's hands. That's a nice play. It's not how good you do on the really easy plays, it's how good you do on the tough plays. That's what makes the difference here at Pottstown Rumble. Mcginley and Chinisi, they're gonna have to come up with a point now. They're gonna have to manufacture one. Let's see what they have. Brian, I think it's about time to short cross serve. He loves that serve. And deep line and in. That's an ace right there.
And finally, they get off 6.
Right, so we got 7-8. That's a side switch. Seems like Andre's having a hard time judging that deep serve. Right down line, he's a little bit shallow for where I'd like to play defense. He thinks it's well out, and that's about 2 feet in. If I was Ryan, I'd keep using that serve because Andre's pretty far up. He can go over that shoulder, make that land in. Let's see what happens. So he chose to go over to Erik Lucas. Nice set, but a nice block by Ryan Mcginley.
And it ties it up.
Right, okay, we're tied here at 8-8. And I'll tell you what, the crowd's starting to get into it a little bit. The beer tent's riling a little bit. That's a nice serve, Erik Lucas, and that's a good set. Really, Ryan just jumps up, and you see him take a step to the right and jump into the cross. So he tries to bait him a little bit and jump into that cross, and he gets it. And see what he says, it's 8-8 now. That's a nice pass, nice set. Here we go, let's see if Chinisi can put it away, lefty. Up, but Ryan Mcginley covers.
Oh!
caught in the net.
Best volley of the match, but it ends with a whimper.
Ryan Mcginley tries to hit that inside-out cut.
This is the Rumble. We're talking.
I'll tell you what,
No lack of effort.
stuff like that, they're going to look back on that point and say, that really made a difference in our game.
Yep.
In the heat of the moment, you have to do your best, and they both played great. Both sides played great that point. Ryan just tried to cut it a little too sharp. 8-8 right now. Erik Lucas jump serve. Nice pass by Corey. Nice set by Ryan. Lefty says he was going to roll it short, but Andre dropped up the net.
Oh, Beloff couldn't put it back.
We have a few uncharacteristic mistakes by both sides right now. They're both looking for easy points, and they're trying to do stuff that takes a lot of precision. Let's see what happens. Right now it's 8-8. It's anyone's game.
Neither team has been able to get really much separation. I think 2 has been the biggest lead.
See what happens. Corey, he can spin him sideways. All right, let's see what happened here.
I don't know what happened, but
was he distracted by someone in the crowd?
I think someone yelled ball on, so they're going to let him reserve. When you yell ball on, everyone pretty much stops for safety, and he stopped, but there was no ball on. So that was a nice pass by Erik Lucas. And I'll tell you what, so that's a big thing about sportsmanship right there. Erik Lucas and Andre Belov, they could have complained. They could have said he dropped the serve, it's our ball. But they said, okay, if someone yelled, I believe you, let's just move on and play some volleyball.
And he did turn his head. I did hear somebody yell. I couldn't tell what they yelled.
I didn't hear what they yelled, but, someone in the crowd is yelling something.
It's one of my fans.
I know. I often yell that Al is great.
Thank you.
Looks like that ball was out. We got 8-8. Ian Cap, our referee. He's having a good time up there on the stand.
I love those shorts. It's like a beach motif up there.
So here we go. It's 8-8. Let's see if Ryan Mcginley goes deep line again. Ryan loves the deep line. Middle cross, middle deep. That's a big hit. These guys all swing pretty hard, Al.
Yep. Neither team really able to string much together.
So what's going to happen is after this match, we're going to have maybe a 15-minute hiatus, and then the winner of this match is going to play Beans and Dim in the finals.
Lucas to Mcginley. Big right, push it
That's
cross
Ryan
court.
Mcginley. He just gets on top of that ball, pushes it down pretty hard. He's a great player.
Shinichi on the serve, and we are tied at 8. Then semifinal, 2018 Pottstown Rumble.
All right. We got 8 knotted. Corey, Shinichi.
So Corey's spinning him hard, but he's hitting him right to serve receive position, and he did it again there.
He's gonna put it
The
down.
thing is, these guys are good. I mean, they know how to pass, they can set, they can slide out. You've got to make a move on serve receive. Can't just hit it right to them.
Big man on big man crime right there.
Beloff will be serving.
Andre has the bullet. He can make it move. If it's not right to your body, he can make you make a bad pass. Here we go, Andre.
Oh, that was a crusher.
Oh, he overran
And the ace.
Right there, Corey passed it in the
Nice
net,
try.
and Ryan was there figuring it would hit the net and drop straight down, but it
we do move
it
the
caught
court.
in the lip
It's
a little bit.
9-7
So
now.
Corey passes it. That's a great serve, a one-arm dig, and Ryan's under there, and Ryan went, but it caught in the lip and hung up a little bit, and he just missed it. 9-8. That's a nice pass, a nice set.
Oh,
And that's right. So Corey, a nice spinner shot. They're going to have to reset that line a little bit.
Yeah, Lucas, full extension. Score stays 9-8. Serve goes over.
So I want to take a minute and thank all the volunteers and everything at the Pottstown Rumble. Had easily a few hundred volunteers. They had 4,000 players this weekend. The whole cast family, Ken, Pam, Seth, all the other volunteers, everyone did a great job. Thanklessly out here working for about 10 days probably. Wow. Ryan Mcginley, that's a nice deep serve. Andre Belov. He just cuts it back in the corner.
Pretty quick side out.
Chinesi's gone bare-chested. He's got the farmer's tan.
Lucas will score, or Lucas will serve at 9-8.
Lucas serving.
Nice pass, nice set.
He fires.
And Chinesi says, tan or no tan, I'm going to put that ball down.
Hey, it's more of a burn.
It's pretty evident that it's no tan. He's putting that ball down. Maybe it's a distraction technique. He's trying to do the whiteout.
Yeah.
But here he goes. Great player. He's obviously been wearing a tank top all weekend.
I would think.
That's a big serve, though. That's a nice serve.
Lucas
nice
sets it
set.
up nicely, and it gets deposited at the bank.
Beloff goes way up.
Belov.
There's a nice pass right there. Beloff is he just waits for the set, nice and calm. And then he goes full body into snapping into that ball. In my opinion, Belov's probably one of the most talented guys out here. He hits the ball so hard that if he hits it past the block, it's going down. Belov with the jump serve. That's a nice pass by Corey Chinesi. And he hits right at the backpedaling Belov, who hits it down to the ground. I just checked, Al, I just checked with River Mcginley, Ryan's son. He approved of that last play.
He liked that?
Yes, he did.
What are we talking here, about 3, 4 years old maybe?
I think he's about 4 years old. He's watching his dad dominate at the Pottstown Rumble.
Mcginley gets the signs, figures it out, 8-9.
And he's sitting right in Grandma's lap.
There's Ryan Mcginley. He's going to go back down line. Oh, he tries to go a little bit delayed, slow play. And let's see. Oh, Erik Lucas got a little bit flustered on that slow play.
We're tied
so
up.
we got 9-9 again.
9-9.
The problem is you change a little bit of rhythm. Sometimes people get thrown off. They get their body all ready to go, but the ball's not there yet. Let's see what happens. Ryan Mcginley. I think it's about enough time for another deep line ace. Just short, let's see. Nice pass, nice set.
Oh!
Oh, Corey Chinesi. It's a nice dig, but just a little bit deep.
Too strong.
But this side out anyway, 9-9.
Well, the points have been very, very slow, few and far between. We are trudging upward toward 15.
And I'll tell you what, the conditions are changing now because it's going to get a little bit like misty, moist out here. And the sun's going down, the lights are coming up.
Chinesi does not miss.
So now it's going from daytime to nighttime for these finals. And it looks nice and bright on your screen, but it's starting to get close to dusk right now. So we have some lights out here, but the lights make it a little different than daylight. You got some shadows you're not used to.
That's Chinesi serving.
Just out by Corey.
Loose ball in the beer tent.
So we have Andre back there. The famous Chris Vaughn just went in front of the camera. There are some big East Coast names on volleyball at this tournament this week. That's a big serve, but a nice pass by Corey. Lefty says, can he go back down? And Andre says, I'm going to take a nap here on the turf.
Couldn't quite get there.
No.
Supposed to have anything behind it when you hit the ball after getting there.
And sometimes you look and you say, hey, diving's a good option. Not that time.
No.
He was 12 feet from that ball. He didn't really dive too hard. Let's see what Ryan does. See if Ryan can earn an ace. That's a nice pass by Andre. Nice set. Nice touch.
I thought Chinisi somehow was going to sidewind that up. We're knotted at nines.
We are knotted at 9. They're correct. Let's see what happens here. Now everyone's all sweaty. All 4 guys are very sweaty. Got a little floater. Ryan Mcginley, nice set.
Looking to get around, but Lucas is there.
Oh, Beloff up top. Too far.
What happened there? Just out.
No call. We're good. Move on.
This is good volleyball. It's a little bit slow pace right now, but no one's making any mistakes.
Well, it seems like the team not serving has the advantage when it's only 2 people on the court, unless you have a really blistering server.
Right now, so I'm going to call the white shadow back to serve right now. Corey Chinisi with his tank top tan. Nice serve. Good pass, good set. But a big block by Ryan Mcginley. Ryan Mcginley shakes it down like the Kimbe. He says, oh, no, no.
He's got those fair balls again.
And we have a point.
And here we go. What Ryan's really good at is jumping into the block. He doesn't show too much, but he jumps right where he thinks you're going to hit. And he shakes you off. He says, no, no, no. Here we go. The white shadow back to serve. Nice deep serve. Good pass, good set. And a boom. Straight down to the ground.
Is that in?
That was in.
Serve goes over.
9-10.
We're talking 10, 9,
But I'll tell you what, a
10,
1-point lead
right
is
here.
never safe for the guys who just go for the ace all the time.
On a typical Rumble day.
Let's see what Andre has going right now. Andre hits the bullet, but Chinisi passes it well. No block, which is a mistake.
For another side out.
You can't no block these guys unless the pass is backwards. We got a little bit of yelling. River says, let's go, Dad, let's go.
And Dad will be serving.
Let's see what Dad does. I think it's about time for him to shortcut it left.
Situation here right now.
He has a great shortcut left serve. Let's see if he uses it sometime soon. Oh, my! Again.
Good call. Wow.
And he's ready for that side
Ryan
switch.
McGinley, that's 4 aces down the line so far.
That makes it 11-9.
And that is a huge game changer. It's the inside-out swing, and Andre just doesn't look ready for that right now.
I'm ready. Let's dance.
After the third one, you've got to be ready for that stuff.
All right, we're going to go to a commercial. We'll be back with the finish coming up.
Limerick Bowl is the area's ultimate family entertainment center. Your league bowling headquarters for all ages and all abilities. Come in anytime and enjoy daily specials or experience our weekend glow bowling. Celebrate your next birthday at Limerick Bowl with the area's most affordable party packages. Now including our newly renovated Family Fun Arcade. Limerick Bowl on West Ridge Pike. Get more information about upcoming leagues, tournaments, and open bowling specials online at limerickbowl.com.
There he goes, Lucas.
I'll tell you what you just missed was a great serve by Ryan McGinley, but a better dig and put away by Erik Lucas. So here you go, nice inside out, cross serve, and Erik Lucas got it just before the ground, and then he reaches out and he puts it away line. These guys are hitting the ball pretty hard, Al. They're probably hitting between 80 and 110 miles an hour.
Wow.
That's a pretty fast ball. That's a fastball coming at you in an 8 or 10 inch circumference.
Wow. That was one of them, and that's an ace.
That is an ace, and that game is getting tight now. It's 10-11. That's a ball you rarely see Ryan make a mistake on like that. He should have passed that ball. And either he was looking to see where the defense was, he didn't concentrate on passing that ball right there.
10,
They still have a
11.
1-point lead. Let's see if they can hold on to it here. That's a big serve. Nice pass by Corey. Good set by Ryan. Lefty off the hands and into the crowd.
And Genesi will serve again.
So one of these guys, someone's going to need to take a little initiative and earn a point or two here.
It has been nip and tuck. I don't think either team leading by more than, what, maybe 3. Is it 11-8?
Maybe 3. 3 or 2, something like that. Let's see if the White Shadow can earn a point here. That's a nice serve into the corner, but Andre has a nice pass, nice set. These guys are hitting so hard. If you're not blocking, you know, you're going to have to get those arms out and try to dig that.
Yeah, it's so hard to react to that.
Yeah. Because they're hitting cross body, they're hitting straight body, they're hitting, you know, inside out swing.
10-11.
Let's see what Andre does. He hasn't had a lot of aces this game. Let's see what happens. Maybe he can change that. That's a big, hard swing, but right at Corey. Corey's like, I'm lefty.
Yeah, no chance on that one.
No.
And Mcginley will go back.
So this volleyball, these are outdoor balls. They're about just slightly smaller than a soccer ball, but a lot softer, a little bit lighter. But now I think they're all soaked in a little bit of water because of the rain we had a little bit earlier. And that's what makes it a different game than we played all weekend. So these guys, you have to adjust to the current conditions. They're playing with a little bit heavier ball, a little bit side spin, and the grass is a little wet. Let's see what happens. Ryan, big serve, just deep, maybe about 8 inches deep. He thought he had it, but it was just deep, and Andre's like, dude, it was deep.
That was close. It was good judgment.
Instead, Lucas will get the service ball.
Here we go, Erik Lucas, nice high jump serve. Ryan, good pass. Corey, nice set.
The big man, Lucas, is there.
Lucas nice defense.
And he ties it up at 11.
Here we go. You know what we have now? We have a game to 4, win by 2.
2 straight points.
Ryan always believes there's more angle. That time Erik Lucas said, I got your angle.
We got a lot of ones on the board. We're talking.
And here's Erik Lucas to finish this point out with a cross hit. Ryan Mcginley just couldn't get a hand on it. 11-11 now. Erik Lucas back to serve. Nice high toss, big jump serve. And Corey very smartly let that go out, less than a foot out. That's hard to judge. When that serve's coming 70 miles an hour, you're trying to judge whether it's 2 inches in or 2 inches out. Good luck with that. Mostly it's getting darker out. The ball's a little bit heavy. Who knows what's happening? But here's Corey. Corey's trying to return the favor. The White Shadow says, I'm going to serve, see if I can get an ace. That's a nice deep serve, but right to Erik Lucas. Nice pass.
And the block!
Ryan Mcginley shakes off. The Kimbe says, not in my house. Not in my house.
And it's 12-11.
So right here, we're getting very close to the game slipping away or ending off. Ryan Mcginley, not in my house.
See what he decides to go with here.
We're talking 12-11 on that point by.
So here's the White Shadow back to serve. Lefty winder, let's see what he does. Can he hit a spot on the grass? Okay, so he served to Andre. Andre, nice pass. Andre hits a heavy ball.
Man.
No problem.
If you're not standing right there, you're not touching that ball.
Much less returning it back to do anything with.
There's no returning that ball. If it doesn't hit you, you're not hitting it. So let's see what happens. Right now we have 11-12. Andre back to serve. I'm sorry.
11-12.
Andre really hasn't got on the ace thing. Right now, if he was going to get on the ace train, it's a good time.
Let's see.
Close.
Get there, he can. What can Genesi do?
And he does. Was that considered an ace?
That was not considered an ace because they got a full play on the ball. but that was as good as an ace.
Yep.
We had one guy diving, then we had a set that the player really couldn't hit, and we got a timeout. We're going to tie some shoes right here. That serve is almost as good as an ace. He did get a third attempt on it, but it was what I call a broken play.
12-12.
This is about as good as you get at Pottstown in the semifinals.
Yeah, these guys are evenly matched.
Andre's wondering if this is a stall technique. Corey's trying to figure out how to tie his shoes. We're gonna get through the bottom of this. Let's see what happens. All right, we got 12-12 right now. It's a game to 3. It's win by 2. Let's see what happens. Andre Belov, he's feeling the juice right now. Let's see what happens.
Here we go.
That's a good toss and a bang. Nice pass though on Corey. The White Shadow puts it down. Ryan Mcginley's feeling it right now. He is moving around. He's happy. Let's see what happens. So here you go. Nice high pass. Ryan Mcginley gives him a good set. And the White Shadow says inside out. Boom, no one's there. Ryan Mcginley, can he earn an ace here? It's 12-12. Earn an ace. Next point, we do a side switch.
Here we go.
Ryan Mcginley, he's going to jump serve, and then he's going to run up to block. Unless he gets an ace here. Let's see what he has. Deep line. He tries deep line, it's just out.
Too far. And the serve goes over. And now Lucas with a chance to maybe put his team on top.
This is so tight, I have no idea who's going to win this match. Erik Lucas, he's going to serve the middle cross ball. Good toss. Big swing. Corey has a nice pass. Smart play. That's a tight set. Tight set. Erik Lucas got a hand on it, but he couldn't control it.
And it's back to Chinisi for the serve.
The White Shadow getting the ball from the ball boy. Great toss in. The White Shadow's going back. I could see the White Shadow hitting a outside of body line serve right here. Let's see if he can do that. No, it's a little deep cross. Nice pass, nice set.
Puts it away.
And right
I like
back
trying
over.
something
Back
different on the serve.
Over there. Anything else, you're out. Come on.
You can serve hard to these guys right in the belly, and they're going to side out every time.
Unnecessary heckling of the players. You guys got to fleece them over there.
It's got to be location, right?
You gotta pick them, especially in the wet grass, make them run around. Andre Belov, he's going to hit it hard no matter what. Ryan has a good pass. Nice set. Ryan with no block gets dug by Andre.
Oh, they get the point.
Back. Okay.
They are the first ones to 13, and we'll switch sides.
So Andre dug that ball there, and Ryan sort of started smiling right here. He's trying as hard as he can, but Andre has a full swing with nothing. And Ryan smiled right there, saying he made a good play. We got to earn one back now. We got 13-12, Belov and Lucas. Let's see what happens.
Has Belov had an ace yet tonight?
He has not in the semis.
That's an ace.
But we can't say that anymore. Nope. That's a great call, Al.
Thank you.
That's an ace down the line. That's 14-12, and now it's dangerous because now you have guys that go for aces on their serve. All they got to do is hit one, and you just saw with that, Ryan Mcginley couldn't touch that one because it was such a great serve. Let's see if Mcginley and Chinisi can get it back.
14-12.
That's a great pass. And a nice play. That is a veteran play right there by the White Shadow and Big Country.
What they call net?
They call Ryan Mcginley Big Country.
12 will serve 14.
They're just trying to figure out who serves.
Oh, okay.
So you got Ryan Mcginley, a.k.a. Big Country, going back to serve. Let's see. If I was him, I'd try to go for that line that worked 4 or 5 times so far this game. Let's see if he can do it. Inside out swing. No, he goes with the cross again.
Smoke out there, but Lucas handles it. Lucas fires.
Corey could have had that ball maybe. Just got a little bit behind it.
And it's going to be Lucas serving for a berth in the finals.
That's true. And you know the finals means 3,500 minimum, 7,000 maximum. That's a big payday for these guys. Erik Lucas going back to serve. Ryan Mcginley, nice pass.
Oh, that's two.
That's a big swing. That's a lot of guts right there, hitting on 2 on game point.
The end of the game.
Maybe Corey thought it was a little tight. It didn't look too tight, but he made the decision and he put the ball away. Let's see if the White Shadow can get this done now.
This team trails by 2.
It's time to earn 1 point. They have to serve anywhere but hard right to them, because both these guys are great defensive players. Okay, all right, good serve.
Blocked out.
Ryan Mcginley got full hands on it, but it just landed out of bounds.
And Beloff serving again.
And this is the scariest part. If you're down 14-12, the Russian Rocket right here, serving as hard as he can. Let's see what happens. If he hits it right, it's over. And it's just out. It was 4 or 5 inches out right there.
It does not matter. It's out.
Out's out, he says. Ryan Mcginley, can he earn 1 point? Ryan Mcginley says, give me 1 ball that doesn't weigh 6 pounds. And they throw in a new ball from the outside. He thinks he can spin this ball out to the corner. Let's see what he says.
12-14, McGinley.
I've played with Ryan and against Ryan quite often. I love that short cross serve right now off of Erik. Let's see if he can do it.
Way up top.
That was a nice serve, but a good
Lucas
pass.
Up the big man,
and Andre Beloff, I could hear how heavy that ball was right there.
Finishes it off.
So it's a nice pass by Andre. Erik Lucas with an equally great set. And Ryan, you see him how he tries to fake one side and jump the other way? He got a hand on it, but not enough. Erik Lucas serving for the game. Let's see what happens. The loser of this match, I believe, gets $1,500. All right, Mcginley, nice pass, nice set. Ooh, Erik Lucas, can he put this ball away for game?
No!
Ryan Mcginley waves off. He says, Dikembe says, no thank you, not in my house. That is what Rumble Volleyball is all about. That is a great dig, a nice pass, and Ryan baits him and jumps into the line and says, no thank you.
There's pride in having that 2018 Men's Open crown.
Let's see what happens here. The White Shadow is going up to see if he can get a serve. A little spinner to the side, catches him high, but they have good control. And Andre's like, man, I don't get blocked.
That is one of the hardest kill shots.
There's no lumping up here.
And Beloff, yet again, is serving.
It only lasts so long when these 8 servers are out there hitting as hard as they can.
That's what we see on display.
Erik Lucas says, please, let's just finish this up. I want to move on. Just into the tape. Ryan Mcginley, does he have an ace in him? River Mcginley thinks that Ryan has an ace in him. River Mcginley says, my dad's going to get a point.
He's got that determination. Here we go.
Here's Ryan Mcginley. He's going to go up. What do you think he's going to do? Maybe an inside out to the deep corner?
That's what he's been most successful with.
No, he tried down the line. It was a nice pass by Erik Lucas.
Oh, and the block! And the point!
Who is that guy?
Wow. This is great volleyball, Al.
Yep.
So Erik, that's a great pass and a nicer set. But watch how Ryan Mcginley goes. He jumps right into where the swing is. So Ryan needs one to tie it up here. You're never you're never safe unless there's at least a tie. Let's see what happens here. Rivers says he can do it. Ryan goes low. Oh, and it hit the net.
Ah.
Ian Cap, referee, he's right on top of that.
If it is, it is.
Lucas trying to put this one away again.
We're going to see.
They've had several chances.
Walking tightrope right here.
14-13.
Erik Lucas. Big swing.
Chinese gets down and gets
Nice
it.
pass.
Oh, Lucas one-hands it.
That's out, and that is it.
That's it. Corey Chinese tried to put it away and just hit it out. And that's the end. Belov and Erik Lucas get into the finals.
Wow, what a match.
That's a great match. All four great players, great guys.
So evenly matched, not giving an inch, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Deacon Murphy, and I had the privilege of being principal here at St. Francis Academy, which, believe it or not, is the oldest Catholic school in the original 13 colonies. And we're celebrating our 275th anniversary. So we just wanted to share some of that classrooms and the people that make it so special. St. Francis Academy has been here, as I mentioned, over 275 years. And we just pride ourselves with so many of the grandparents that attended here and their parents. And I'm almost embarrassed to say that I've taught some of the parents now. And it's just a great thrill to see how they grew up. We have small class sizes. We have different activities. And the great part about St. Francis, and I love this, is that we've been called a family. And everyone looks out for each other. I enjoy going out into the schoolyard just because I get to know the students by their first name. And there's a lot of lessons you could learn, not only in the classrooms that you're watching, but also in the schoolyard on how to be a good Christian. And that's basically the strengths of our school and our very high academic standards.
All right, we're back for the men's final. And the refs are getting in their position.
Cider or beer?
Ooh, cider. Cider?
Championship starting here on center court. Garrett Dim is
Thank you, Adam.
fired off for us. 1 game to 15 to determine your Pottstown Rumble champion.
Thank you so much.
My adrenaline is at an all-time high right now. How are you feeling? I am so excited for this one. Garrett Dim starts it off with a smacker. Lucas looks around, swings down the line. Dim gets it.
Oh, look at that effort.
Oh,
Look at that effort. You didn't mind? You didn't have your heart set in the cider, did you?
Great touch there on defense.
That's some hustle right there, Al. These guys can move like that. They're going to go a long way. But it's the finals. We're playing 1 to 15.
Quick turnaround for the guys on the left.
That's a nice pass, but it just kicked the net.
Belov clips the
So I'll tell you what, between the semifinals and the finals, I went over to the beer tent and I grabbed one, idealbrew.com. It's a great group. They will bring beer to you, which I like. That's a nice pass, nice set, and a good hit by Erik Lucas. But I like a service that brings beer to me.
Yeah.
I can just sit at home, they'll bring beer to me.
Is that local?
It is local here to Pottstown, idealbrew.com.
This is going to be a spit swap.
So let's see what happens here. It's 0-0, game just getting started. Erik Lucas back to serve hard. Erik Lucas and Andre Belov against Cameron Beans, Garrett Dim. Nice pass, nice set. Erik Lucas got a hand on it, but just a little bit too late.
Another full extension. We've seen a couple of those on either side already.
It's a lot of diving after 2 full days of volleyball.
Palms, Luke, are you sweaty as mine is? This is some exhilarating.
Still no points.
Right
No
now.
points yet.
Palms, though.
Here's Garrett Dim with the big serve. Let's see what he has. Nice serve, but a better pass by Erik Lucas. Nice set.
Lucas looks around, roll shot. Dim
And
over
there you
on
go.
one.
And
That's
Dim
the first
says,
point
I'm going to
for
take it
Bell
over on
there.
one.
That is
And I think Bill Bonney from Bill Bonney Photography, I think he got a good picture of that one. He's like, everyone could see that. He took a good clip of it, landed right in the back corner, 1-0. Garrett Dim going with the big jumper serve. Oh.
Dim rips it.
That's a nice pass, nice set. And Erik says, I'm not going to roll that again because Garrett picked it up. I'm going to whack it. So here goes Andre. He's going to count on Andre to get him a point and get that one back.
Club Pottstown Rumble is popping right now, Luke.
That's a big serve with a backwards pass, but a nice set.
Too far.
Out, it's 1-1.
First point for Bell Lucas.
Any advantage to either team here? One that just played as the one that rests?
No, I mean, these guys are all in great shape. The guys who just won semifinals, that was about 10, 15 minutes ago. They got a little bit of rest. I asked them when they wanted to start, and they said they were ready to go. I believe them. Right now, they're going on energy. That ball was just out. Ryan Mcginley, so he lost last round with Corey Chinisi in a nail-biter, 15-13. Ryan and Corey have to ref right now.
Cameron Beans back to serve.
That's what happens. The guys who lose ref the next round. Cameron Beans, big serve, but a nice pass, good set, and a boom, right down.
Side out. Luke,
Beloff right at his opponent.
Inside look, what's going to be
So it's getting a little late here at the Pottstown Rumble. They're trying to finish this up. They're going to have a few more rounds of co-ed and fours on center court, but this is the last round of professional volleyball. Just out by Erik Lucas, just a little deep. Looked like about 2 feet deep. Garrett's got a good eye on that. So right before this match started, Cameron Beans put on a brand new clean shirt. And there's a big mud splotch on it already.
Just like a bright road crew shirt.
That's a big serve and an ace for Garrett Dim. And that's how Garrett Dim or Andre Belov is going to take control of this match. They serve hard. They serve down the middle.
Hashtag blessed on that one. That's a heck of a
So we got 2-1 right now.
You got Dim, Garrett Dim, Cam Beans. And that's out of bounds.
And he just served maybe a foot wide on the right-hand side. But I love the overhead shots where they show the court from above with the nice white outline, Pottstown Rumble in the background, Pharma Sales on the side.
Bellow back to serve.
Yeah, center court always well done here. And it looks like it's holding up well despite the rain.
I agree. Oh, that's a tight pass. Oh, that's a great pass. Let's see.
Look around, Erik swings.
Wow, the rally continues.
See, this is the best rally so far of the semifinals. And a little fluffer, but he plays it. Let's see what happens. And just out. That was a good rally. You had 2 good digs, a little back row shot. But that's a good play. That's one of the longer plays. So there's Erik. He went to take a full swing. He just got a little bit of what I call a fluffer on it. Cameron Beans, nice play. Went to put it away. At the end of a long rally, hit it just about 4 feet deep.
2-2.
2-2. This game's moving along pretty quick.
Yeah.
Let's see if some aces happen. Oh, and that was close. It was about 2 feet wide.
He just misses, and it still looks like he can.
It's going to go back to Cam Beans.
There you go, and look what we have. We have 2 or 3 young ballmen running around, helping us out a lot. This Pottstown Rumble is all about the volunteers helping out. Cameron Beans, big jump serve, big serve, but Andre Belov deals with it and puts that ball down and across his body. I'm telling you, Al, these guys are good. Yep. These guys can make adjustments for bad plays. Watch that pass, a nice set, and Andre, he doesn't jump too much, but he just gets on top of that ball and puts it down inside the ropes. I don't like that serve by Erik Lucas. He has a great jump serve. He should keep doing it.
What, he changed it up? He went to the middle this time and no run-up?
No run-up, and he sort of just mushed it in the middle of the net. he wishes he had that one back. Let's see what Garrett Dim has. That's a big hard serve. Andre Belov up and over. And that's a great set. Oh. And Erik Lucas turns around, can see Cameron Bean's arms and hits it off the side.
Play behind Lucas.
They're just throwing balls up to the net. They're doing a heck of a job at
Lucas, the only one going shirtless in the game. To start at least.
At the start at least. We're going to see what happens.
100%. I'm going to be honest, John. This is the
Andre Belov and Garrett Dim both wearing a baseball cap. Try to keep a little bit of sweat out of their eyes. Andre Belov with the bullet serve.
Oh, that's going to be an ace.
That's an ace, and let's switch sides now. It's 3-2.
He knew what was coming. That's a side switch.
Right down the line.
Luke, it looks like the hardest serving team.
So there you go. Watch him twist his body and hit down the line. Cameron Beans gets there a little bit late. And Garrett's like, I can't go get that.
Took his shirt off, and the crowd goes wild.
Okay, so now we got 2 out of 4 with their shirts off. Let's see what happens in this match.
Not only wet on the grass, but wet in the stands.
Yeah, that neon yellow didn't last. There's another one.
There's an ace. That's the first one we've seen from Andre in the playoffs. In the semifinals and finals. He might have had ones earlier, but that was a big serve. You got 4-2 right now. You don't want Andre getting on the serve right now, a serve tear. He goes to serve again, and he just spins it.
Ooh.
Might have been 6 inches out.
That's like after throwing a couple fastballs, you throw a slider to the batter.
Have a little conversation of who's up for this,
In my opinion, if I was their coach, if I was the catcher, I'd call for another fastball.
Sure.
Let's see what happens. Cameron Beans, he can throw his own fastballs. Let's see what he has. Cameron Beans, nice high toss, good jump. Goes for a little spinner short. Nice pass, nice set. And Andre's like, I'll just put that down about the 15-foot line right at the line.
If that base dropped when I was serving.
So we have 2 ball boys right now working in concert with each other, one with the towel.
Swing hard or just
They're doing a great job here. Good volunteers. Pottstown Rumble. Erik Lucas, jump serve into the deep corner, but Beans, nice pass.
Hard shot.
Down for the kill. Seems to me that there is a clear favorite from
So here's Beans, nice pass inside. He gets his body inside the ball after that, and you see him take a full swing inside out with his body back towards the line. Right here, you watch him position his body inside out swing. Erik Lucas doesn't have a chance on that one. Garrett Dim, let's see if he can get a point.
He gets louder for that.
All right, that's a nice pass. Lucas, big swing.
Oh, look at that. They keep it alive. And it's in.
Dim, great court awareness. Shoves it into the deep corner, and Erik Lucas thinks it's out, but it's not.
Luke, that's an absolute.
That's some good rallies.
Here we go, Garrett Dim.
I think that's more of an LVC type play.
Into the back corner. Okay, so we got 3-4 right now. Let's see if Dim can earn another point real quick, maybe down the line. Oh, he tries down the line. Gets the ace on Andre. Andre seems, if you need to get Andre for a point, you got to go down that line.
We're tied at 4.
Yeah, here we go.
That is the Lancaster missile. Little known fact, Garrett Dim thrives off of heckling. Everyone be careful.
Little known fact, Garrett Dim thrives off of heckling. I'm not going to heckle him. That's a big, hard serve, but just hit the top of the tape. Ryan Mcginley, he's right on top of that stuff. He saw the tape.
That is making our score 4-4.
Man, I'll tell you, that semifinal match we just saw was one of the better matches.
That was so far one of the best matches I've seen out here. Maybe save Ryan Mcginley and Corey Chinisi playing Burke and Bates in the quarterfinals.
Yep.
These guys, I'm telling you, they're just good. I play against them indoors. I play against them outdoors. I don't win too much.
The talent just keeps coming into Pottstown.
Talent and size, they're all big players. Cameron Beans, that's a great serve. And that looks like it's okay. So we got a 5-4. Garrett Dim just jumps up and shoves it down.
3 straight points.
See what happens. So far, a lot of people are picking Andre Belov's line.
Oh.
That's a little low in the net.
Tell you, Adam, we still got a good crowd hanging around here, too.
There's a great crowd, and this crowd's not going to get any smaller in the next few hours because there's a lot of volleyball to come. Probably another 3 hours after this to come. Erik Lucas, can he come up and win one big? Everyone likes the Pottstown Rumble semifinals and finals. The beer tent's rocking. The stands are rocking. Erik Lucas, he tries to push one short. Not a great set.
Oh, man, what a
Let's
play.
see what happens. Erik Lucas, great play.
Still another good rally.
Authority by Beans there. That looked like a Papa Hopton stare down
So
right there.
let's see what happens.
That is what that
So you got
looked
just
like.
a dead swing into Erik Lucas. But he made the play of the game so far on the rally right before that. Let's see what happens here with Gary Dim. Jump serve and aces from the corner. That's a hard serve, but well handled by Andre. And boom! Straight down about the 14-foot line. There was no defending that one.
Yeah, I agree with what you said. You let him wind up and hit it. There's no way.
No. You could have 5 people there. They're not defending that ball. But Andre, he needs to get a few more aces going. He had one earlier this game. That was the first one we saw. I didn't see any in the semifinals. Let's see what happens. He's good with heat right up the middle. That's heat down in the corner.
Wow, that's going to be an ace.
Down in the corner, that's an ace. Let's switch it up at 5-5.
Side switch. Luke, I don't know about you, but I think we need the fans to give our ball boys a little bit of a round.
Watch this inside-out swing.
Let's hear it for Cruz, Andrew, and
We're already 5-5. The points have been coming.
And that's okay, because I'm going to get something to eat and I'm heading home after this.
Me too.
Ball boys throwing in a nice dry ball now.
5 on center court.
I'm surprised Lucas and Beloff have as much left as they have.
$7,000 on the line. Luke, what would you do if you won $7,000 tonight? I would take us all to Fat Daddy's with a nice stop at McDonald's for some double cheeseburgers.
That's a nice serve, Cameron Beans. Just off the block.
Cam Beans for the side out.
Stays 5-5.
So after Belov serves, he runs up to the net to block. There's not a lot of time to run up to the net and then back off into the defensive position, so sometimes they're caught up front. See what happens, Cameron Beans, big jump serve coming. Just outside, wide cross.
And it will be Lucas's turn.
It's up for all the little puppies around here, live balls in action. Erik Lucas back to serve, tie score.
Erik Lucas going to toss the ball into play, see if he can get maybe a cross deep. And he goes cross short, but it just hit the tape.
Now last year, I do think he played with Burek, but how does it work with partners sometimes? Do they see who's available? Sometimes maybe guys aren't available for a certain weekend.
You see, I mean, this is a big weekend for other volleyball tournaments. There's the AVP in Seattle, and some, you know, like last year, 4 or 5 teams flew in to play this overnight. They took the red eye in, and they played. They didn't have great success, but they flew in to play this. This is something that people start planning in February or March, and they grab a partner quick and say, hey, let's give it a run this year. That's a great serve by Andre, but a nice dig by Garrett. Dim, and Garrett looks Andre off and says, I'm going to get that every time.
Wow. Beans' turn to serve.
So when you're a top echelon player, you try to arrange it early because you aren't waiting. That's a nice set and a good play there. But you're not waiting until May or early June to find a partner. You're arranging this tournament early in the year because this is a big tournament. There's a lot of money here. This is $7,000 for first. This is on par with the lower level AVP tournaments.
So if you're an East Coast player, you're here, or even sometimes definitely East Coast.
Yes, and you schedule this well in advance. So here we go. What we're seeing is, what we're seeing right now is 2 teams on that rally that both times they served soft, they rolled soft again, they dug soft, and then they put it in the corner soft. There was not a lot of effort on either side right there. It ended up being a point for Erik Lucas, Andre Belov.
Oh, good hustle there. Just a bit too far.
That was a great dig, but Andre couldn't get his hand under it. And the ball boy got out of the way quick.
Yeah.
Smart move. He might be the fastest kid out here.
Yeah, he wasted no time.
So we have 5-6 right now. I missed a point in there. Erik Lucas, during that soft play, Erik Lucas put one away for a point.
Now these guys at this point have got to be going on adrenaline and thinking about $7,000.
Yes, it's adrenaline. Right now they know they're on TV. They know they're on Facebook Live right now. They're on PCTV, you know, being filmed right now to be broadcast. They know they're going to be on YouTube forever. So they're playing on a lot of adrenaline.
Just goes a little long.
I still have a copy of me back at the first Pottstown.
I remember that. Me too.
That was a long time ago, but I have a copy of it.
1991.
Here we go, Andre Belov. Can he earn an ace? That's a big, hard serve, but a nice pass by Garrett Dim. And Garrett punishes that ball. Garrett's a guy who swings full body every time.
And his partner will be serving. And we used to send out tapes back in the day, but now the PCTV Network will be offering electric downloads.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you can download this and save it for prosperity. I like it.
Guys on matchup at 6-6. A big serve there, John.
We have a PCTV Network store on our website. You can send us a check, and we'll do it for you.
So Al, I think it's good if they can download this. They can get you and I talking forever. You know.
Yes.
That's a nice pass, nice set, but a great dig there. And Andre's like, I'm gonna go again.
Man, these guys are not letting anything go without a fight.
What, 6-6? You know, you got 9 points to $7,000. You what? Andre Belov, he hits as hard as he can every time also. 9 points, $7,000. That's about $800 a point.
Wow.
Doesn't start the weekend like that, but that's how it ends.
Erik Lucas a bit too strong on that serve.
So you got Ryan Mcginley up in the upper podium making the calls. He lost last round, but he's in here refereeing. Everyone does it because that's how it works at volleyball tournaments. If you lose, you're going to ref. No one likes losing, and then they like reffing less. So here we go, Garrett Dim with the full body jump serve, and that's a beater jump serve for an ace.
Wow. Man, right on the rope.
So you got 7-6 right now. Right down the line, again, that's probably 7 or 8 serves we've seen on Andre down the line. Not the easiest to defend. You got to do something to make that correction.
7-6.
And that's no fault of Andre. Those are great serves by Ryan Mcginley and by Garrett Dim. Right down the line, very hard to move to that line 30 feet deep. Let's see if Andre can earn 1 or 2 back now with an ace.
Belov this time going to the black shirt.
So you saw Erik Lucas give him signals, tells him how to block so Erik Lucas can play defense.
And again, a hard put away by Garrett Dim.
And that's where Cameron Beans bumped it up high. Garrett Dim was swinging on that second serve, and Andre's running up to play defense or block on that, and you can't adjust that quick. That's a big serve for an ace.
Cam Beans. And a 2-point lead for Beans and Dim.
He ripped that one real hard.
And if they keep the aces up, this is going to be a tough game to come back from. We still have a big crowd out here.
Yep.
I'm calling 400 or 500 people out here watching, maybe a little bit more. And they're serving harder and harder. Nice set. And Andre is swinging harder and harder.
Score stays at 8-6.
Let's see if Lucas can make a difference here on the service line. We like it tight. Toy like a toy.
Some volunteers giving the referee a water.
That was nice.
Yes. Garrett Dim is not going to slow down his swing for anyone.
Man, he gets good elevation and power for a guy who's not that big.
He's probably 6'2", jumps really well, live arm swing. I've blocked in front of him. He swings like I'm not even there.
Is it a prerequisite nowadays for volleyball to be able to jump?
Most people have to jump pretty well. Yes. We have a few guys like that's just a little bit long. There's a young man named Erik Lucas. I used to play against his father, Erik Lucas. Super smart, super smooth player. Uses his head a little bit more than his physical ability and just puts it where you're not. But he's a great defensive player, has great court vision, fantastic player. You can do it any way, but if you can jump really high and swing hard, it does help. There's Andre just into the tape. 8-6. I want to know what happens here. 2 or 3 points here, and it's going to spell the end for Belov. Let's see what goes on.
Cameron Beans on the jump serve.
So it's a good serve, but a nice pass by Lucas. Nice high set. And that's into the woods right there, right off of Garrett Dim's head. Erik Lucas going with the short serve, but Garrett Dim's like, let me wipe my noggin off. They just took the ball off there. Erik Lucas, what's he going to do? Going to float serve to see if they can get a tight set and get Andre to block it.
Garrett takes a rip at it. It's just a little wide.
All right, so we have an 8-7. Wow. Garrett Dim hit that out a little bit. Once in a while, if the jump serve isn't working, you try to float serve and change the rhythm a little bit, maybe get a block, maybe force the guy to hit out. That time it worked with Garrett Dim just hitting just wide.
Lucas again eschewing the jump serve.
Well, sometimes it's not working, so just they have a really big blocker in front, so let's see what happens.
And Belov does block.
And there you go.
Luke, here we go.
And
oh, look at that. What effort.
And now we're at 8-8. That's 2 quick points for Lucas and Belov sometimes. Just looking for that soft off the block. And that's the nice up, but Beans couldn't get back up there.
Man.
Andre was very smart staying off the ball and staying away from it. So we have 8-8. That's a good short serve. He busted that into about 2 squares deep in the net, but the ball's heavy. It rolled up and over the net. 8-8. Here we go. Now we got 7 points for $7,000.
And Garrett Dim to serve. Wipes away some of the sweat and maybe the dew that's hanging around in the air this late at night.
Right in front of the Big Eagle. The Big Eagle, the big board. It's been quite a day at Pottstown Rumble.
We've seen some good volleyball.
That's a great pass.
And Belov with just the
Andre makes no doubt
shot.
about it. He gets up and he cuts that back down line really hard. No one's around for that.
For anything better than this at 8:30, 9 o'clock on a Sunday night.
These ball boys are having a good time. They're doing a lot of sliding.
This is what we want. You can literally cut the tension with a scissor.
And Belov to serve. We are tied at 8.
With a 9.
Belov for an ace or two that really breaks the game open. Just out about 2 feet deep.
That one just a little long.
And back over to Beans. They're the younger of the teams, early 20s for Beans and Dim.
Here's Beans. See if he can serve up the middle hard. He tries up the middle, but it hits the tape. So I think they're talking, and Erik's thinking, should I just serve it easy and let my partner get up there and put a big block in, see if we can force a mistake or not? It looks like that's what he's going to try to do. what you want to do is scare your opponent into doing something they don't want to do. A little spitter serve deep. Nice pass. That's a good set. That sort of defeated the purpose when you do that deep serve, because you don't get a good pass, a good set. If you do a nice easy serve, you get a good pass, good set, and maybe your partner can get a block off that.
I haven't seen any of the big rainbow serves where the guy hits it straight up in the air back deep.
No, that's like a Dana Camacho special.
Yeah.
You know, those are called moon balls or sky serves or something like that.
There's an ace.
Sky balls, there you go. There aren't too many aces, but Garrett Dim, he can hit that ball hard.
That makes it 9-8.
Garrett Dim, it looks like a deep middle serve, and look at that full body swing. Al, you know what I just saw? I saw the big $7,000 check being brought into the midcourt. That's a great pass, good set, and just out of bounds. So you got 10-8 right now.
10-8, 5 points away from getting that huge check.
And that is a big check. I would say that's a 3 foot by 6 foot check. I'm going to present it to the winners. I might just take it home with me.
Good luck sneaking that one out.
I know.
Now the Clesby sisters, they won the check on the women's side.
So it's 10-8. We have a timeout here on center court, men's pro finals.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
Looks like a good dude.
Ryan McGinley, he's one of the best, and I think so far in the quarterfinals, semifinals, he had more blocks than anyone else. He did the Kimbe Matumbo, no thank you, not in my house. He got maybe 4 blocks that match, which is great. Let's see what happens. Garrett Dim back to serve, 10-8. They're in the lead. That's right after the timeout. Nice pass by Belov. And Belov put that up and over the block, down line.
The Russian Rocket finds the court.
And the Russian Rocket, as you guys call him, he will be serving.
So in the past, he's had many games of 6, 8, and 10 aces. So far, he's had one in the finals tonight. So maybe it's time for him to get on a little bit of a run. Let's see what happens here.
His team is down by 2.
His best aces are dead in the middle and very hard. And that was about a foot out of bounds down the left-hand side. He hits the ball so hard, if he just hit it straight as hard as he could, I think that's the best play for him.
On a 2-day tournament, you never know what's
Here comes Cam Beans.
That's a big ace right there.
Fastball right down the middle.
Hard. Medium cross to Erik Lucas and an ace. So watch him rear back, full body swing, nice jump. Boom. And Erik Lucas, he had a little hesitation because it was down the middle. He was a little late to it. A nice pass on this one by Erik Lucas. A little bit deep set, but he can put that down in the corner. They do have to stop it here. They're down 8-11.
This time Lucas going back to the jump serve, it would appear. Running jump serve.
And I like this, but they have to start aiming for some quarters. They can't just hit dead up in the middle serve position. That was a nice serve, but Garrett Dim, nice play. And Ryan Mcginley, as referee, says that ball was in.
Garrett Dim will be serving. His team up 3. They can smell the championship.
Now, if I'm Dim and Beans, I'm going for an ace every time right now. They're both great servers, and that's what they're going for, but a nice pass.
Coming over on 2, Dim fights it off.
Boy, again, Cam Beans laying out for the cause.
Well, Belov went to take it on 2. It looked like Dim got a good hand on it. It was high, but just not high enough. Andre Belov, can he come alive now and get an ace or two and help out?
And he grabs net.
So Andre doesn't play a lot of volleyball, or not a lot of big doubles tournaments lately. So maybe it's a little fatigue coming in. I don't know. Maybe he could just be having an off game. That happens once in a while. But right now, he's not getting the aces he's used to getting. Cameron Beans, let's see what he can do. That's a big serve, but it is long and into the beer tent. Someone threw it back out, and you have the ball boys running around enjoying themselves. Erik Lucas, can he earn a point here? I might go with the float serve and let Andre try to block the point.
Well, he went upstairs.
It sort of looks like they're setting each other about 6 or 7 feet off, and Andre can't get anything going on the block. So right here, you'll see a nice bump set, but it's 6 or 7 feet off. It's so far away from the block that you can just take full swing. The block's not helping. So either serve easier or serve harder. I mean, that's not saying too much, Al. Sorry about that.
That's all right. No.
That's a big serve.
And the point.
And that's a 12-8 point.
And we'll switch sides.
Ryan Mcginley says, I think that was okay. Looked like a block. Let's see what happens. So Cam Beans, it was just one hand. He just pushed that in the side in a blocking motion. It's perfectly fine.
Serve kept him off balance. And he will serve once again.
There's him. They're up 8-12. Big serve, but a nice pass. Nice set.
Good block by Beans. And the put away. And it's 13-8.
Nice big and a little cross inside out swing. So now it's getting close to the end here, Al. It's 13-8. And I'd love to say there's a chance for a comeback, but you have to rock the boat now.
Dim feeling pretty good.
And when these guys who serve a lot of aces are feeling good, but Dim's grabbing his hamstring right now. Let's see if he's cramping up. It's been a long 2 days.
He had a hamstring cramp back in the semifinal and had to get it stretched out.
I remember that when he laid down and got stretched out.
Early in the match.
Nice pass, nice.
Good dig by Lucas. Good block by Beans. And a put away.
I'll tell you what, that was one of the best points of the semifinals or finals right there. You had a few good digs, good block off the hands. Andre Belov hustling up. And now a nice set and into the deep corner.
13-9.
I don't like these soft serves. I like the big shots.
Beans takes care of business, and he will be serving with his team up 4.
So I'm looking right in front of us, next to Ryan Mcginley refereeing the game. That's Bill Bonney, BillBonneyPhoto.com. He's in there taking pictures. He's the official photographer of the Pottstown Rumble. Cameron Beans going back, trying to put this game away. He needs 2 points.
That's one of them.
That's one of them. You're right. He's halfway there.
Wow. 1 point away from $7,000.
Right down the middle. Watch this serve. No one moved for that at all. Cameron Beans, one serve for $7,000.
Pottstown Rumble Championship point.
Let's see what happens. That's a nice pass by Erik Lucas. Erik Lucas says, I'm not ready to quit just yet. Anything can happen. This is side-out volleyball. That means you have to earn your last point. No one gives it to you like in the indoor volleyball. You can't win on a missed serve. You can't win on crap volleyball. Let's see what Erik Lucas can do to win this game. 14-9. Anything can happen. You need 5 points to tie it up. Let's see if Erik Lucas can earn one. That's a great serve into the corner. Nice pass by Dim.
Rolls it down.
Good location by Garrett.
Garrett Dim on the line.
And it's Garrett's turn to serve for the title.
Garrett and Cameron don't seem too nervous. I mean, Lucas and Belov have both been here a few times before. Garrett and Cameron haven't, but they're playing the smoothest volleyball of all. Let's see if they can finish this up right here. Big jump serve, but a nice pass by Lucas. Nice set, and Lucas puts that ball away. He's still not ready to go.
Nope. And his partner will be serving, down 5.
You never know. Andre can get on a little serving tear. Maybe he can serve some balls juiced right up the middle.
Well, these ball boys are doing a great job. They are all over it.
9 serving, 14.
Oh, but he wants a new ball that maybe is a little drier, a little lighter. Let's see what we got.
We need more dry balls.
More dry balls, they yell. Andre's like, I need something a little light that I can punish. There's Chris Vaughn walking by the screen right there. That's a nice pass. That's a nice up by Erik Lucas, but Andre couldn't get his footing in between.
So Beans serving for the title.
At 14-9, you're only going to last so long. They need one ace, one bad pass, and it's all over. See what Cameron does. Cameron, that's a nice pass by Andre. And Andre says, not just yet, Erik. We got a little more life in us.
And he will send Lucas back to serve.
Erik Lucas back to serve, 9 serving 14.
Lucas back to his jump serve.
It was a little nice play. I like that. They're
Beans
feeling
takes
it
care
right
of business.
there. Dim and Beans are feeling it. They're just waiting for their opportunity to win this game right here. Hopefully it's going to come soon.
Let's see if they can fight another one off right here, Luke.
Yeah, it's getting late.
You never want these games to go on too long. They have a good lead, but you got to put this game away when you can. That's a nice pass.
And another nice shot by Belov.
So these guys played either 6 or 8 games yesterday, and they've all played 4 to 6 games today, depending on their seeding.
We're not going anywhere.
There's a lot of volleyball that's been played.
Maybe forever.
This guy's got to feel it tomorrow, right? Oh, they give it away. The serve goes back over to Beans.
Here's another chance for Cam Beans on the service line to end this match.
Cam Beans, I have a feeling he might try to go for an ace and see if he can just end it with no more touch at all. Let's see what happens.
He did one for 14 right down the middle. That's going to do it!
That's it, Al.
Dim and Beans are your 2018 Pottstown Rumble Men's Champions. All right, we'll be back to wrap it up after this.
Hey Philly sports fans, you know as well as anybody a team is only as good as its bench. At Nissan 422 of Limerick, that means our all-star lineup of pre-owned vehicles. Hands down, it's the best in the league. It means best selection, best service, and the absolute best prices. See over 300 vehicles, like the popular Nissan Rogue SUVs, starting just under $15,000. If you're scouting for a great deal on a pre-owned vehicle, visit Nissan422oflimerick.com. You'll always do better at Busch.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotnp.com.
All right, we're back here in center court. Cam Beans and Garrett Dim. That looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, long day, long weekend.
Yeah, how are you feeling coming into, because you guys got rested, you got some good aces. What were your thoughts in the finals?
Man, it was point by point. We said that since yesterday coming into the weekend is that can't rush anything. We got to take it point by point, not look at the opponent, and not look too far ahead. Took it one by one. Every single match came through at the end.
At the end there, does adrenaline start kicking in? What keeps you going?
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, this is my first time being in the Pottstown Rumble Finals, so just to be out there, you know, and playing, it was just really exhilarating, and right there just brought the energy right to me, man.
Guys, congratulations. All right, nice meeting you, man. Take care. Have a safe trip. Take care. All right, there you go. Your winners for the 2018 Pottstown Rumble, Cam Beans and Garrett Dim. That is it from here. Thanks for joining us on the PCTV Network. Have a good night.